Work all night for a drink of rum. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Don't sip on Monaco. I don't even know what it is. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and they wanna go.
I don't know what the second verse is. It was good. If you didn't listen too hard, you would think that I did.
What's up, everybody?
Hey,
welcome to Lights, Camera, Cocktails. We're over here fucking up lyrics.
You know me.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
We are a podcast that pairs amazing drinks with amazing movies.
Yep.
We have such a great, amazing movie today.
And I hope an amazing drink. But first, we have an amazing guest.
It looks good.
Guess who's back?
Back
Back again. Lenny's back.
Wait, is this something?
Tell your friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Is this something you guys pre-planned, or is this shit from college?
That's just friendship right there.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
Instantaneous. We can harmonize
We can.
on a drop of a dime. We got this.
Lenny is back. She flew all the way in from Santa Cruz, and by flew I mean drove. But she's flying out on a jet plane tomorrow morning. She's heading for cooler pastures because it's hot as fuck.
It's too hot for me here.
In California.
I don't know about anybody else, but if you guys are, it's October 24th, and it is over 90 degrees today. It's like 100 degrees
It's
today.
insane.
And
as a California native, I'm going to tell you right now, this shit ain't normal.
No.
Well, you know what is normal?
What?
Me coming up with a motherfucking cocktail.
What'd you make us? What'd you make us?
So today we have the Lydia cocktail.
Lydia.
I'm
Okay.
surprised that it's not black, because that's all she wears.
Yes. Well, there was a Beetlejuice one, but it literally was just like sugar, and it kind of tastes.
Spoilers, we're doing Beetlejuice.
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you see it in the title when you click. It's
Yeah,
not like
you saw the scene
it's
last
surprise.
week, you guys.
Okay, yeah. So
I did my best. It was a good Beetlejuice.
there was a Beetlejuice one, but it literally kind of
Really
sounded
good.
like our Witch's Brew one, and it just was too sweet, and I was like, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I found
we
this
had dry
one.
ice last week.
Yes, this one didn't have dry ice, but just like all the sweetness that was.
Oh, okay.
So we have the Lydia, which is 2/3 cup of Midori liqueur, and our model over here, Helen Vanna Whiting it.
Midori.
Frothy.
And then you're gonna do half a cup of Malibu rum,
Yeah.
which we have right here, beautiful Malibu.
That Caribbean rum.
We are not afraid of that.
Nope,
Then
not
we're
at
gonna
all.
also do half a cup of Sailor Jerry's rum. Let's get that dark rum
You
in there.
scared me for a minute because I just glanced by that and I was like, we're not drinking Fireball tonight.
Oh no!
Ooh, though.
I'll save that for probably Christmas. It'll probably be a Christmas one. That has.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I'll find you something
Yeah,
good.
I'm not having that.
You will drink whatever I make you.
You-
And you will like it. No, I'm just joking. So we got Sailor Jerry's. We're gonna do some pineapple juice, which is not over here, but we do 2/3 cup pineapple juice.
do.
Damn, you got me. Okay, so you're gonna do 2/3 cup of coconut cream, and you're gonna do 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice.
Hurry, Lenny's drink is falling apart.
My pineapple sunk down.
Okay, all right. So
We're not doing SpongeBob.
do you guys want to just try it, and then I'll explain how to make it?
Yes.
Let's do that. Okay.
I'm stoked about this.
Here we go. Cheers. So
Cheers,
that's what's
you
in it,
guys.
and I'll tell you what to do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Lenny.
Okay.
Glad it's good to have you back.
It's so good to be here.
Whoa! Shit! I was about to say something, but wow.
Ooh, I love that.
You know what's interesting about this one? Mm-hmm. It catches you off guard at first, and then it's got a smooth ending to it.
The Midori adds a nice little smooth ending. It's
Yeah.
like really nice. Kind of. It's not too sweet either. I like it. It's a little tart, but I like that.
And I think that's why. Okay, so I added the Sailor Jerry's because I just thought that it would. We need more alcohol. So you don't have to use that for that, but I did. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna combine the pineapple juice, the lemon juice, and the coconut cream, and you're going to pour them into ice cube trays.
Okay.
You're going to let those freeze, which mine didn't freeze all the way, so it's not as slushy as it should be, but it's still really good.
I'm going to scoot over so that YouTube land can see all of us.
Yes, there we go. And so then you're going to take that and some regular ice. You're going to throw the shit into a blender. We can close in here.
Yeah, it's going to be like The View.
Yeah.
I'm Whoopi.
Oh, I'm
Dibs.
Okay, fine.
We got a room of whoopies.
That's how the view should be. So you're going to combine all those and put them in the ice trays. And when they get hard, you're going to put them into a blender with some regular ice. And you're going to pour the Malibu and all the other shit in there. Blend it. And I put it into our cool margarita glasses that we use once. And they're all cactus themed. Mm-hmm. I thought that'd be good for their little desert scene when they come out of the house.
I've been to Saturn. Sandworms.
And put
you hate them, right?
Right.
This is so dangerous.
You're going to put the pineapples in there for some garnish.
Garnish. My pineapples.
That's why I put a lot in yours. I'm not as a Lydia.
That's pretty good.
Thank you,
And that's
Lydia.
I like it very much.
Me too.
So you guys are ready for a little bit of herstory?
We can do some herstory.
All right. So first things first. This drink is not named after our Lydia.
Oh, is it named after my mammy?
No, this is named after...
My mom's name is Lydia.
Awesome.
It is Midori. Not Midori. Okay, it's named after one of the real housewives of Melbourne, Australia.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was a show, but somebody made this drink, and it's called the Lid Midori. It's called the Lid Midori, and... I didn't like that name, and I didn't know who she was, so I changed it to Lydia, and it's green, so it worked. I was like, perfect. And it has rum in it, which is work all night with a drink of rum. And we are, come and we're gonna go home. Okay, so, let me give you a little bit of her story of Midori, y'all.
Midori.
Well,
we've had a lot of Midori this October.
It's a little bit of hell story. I'm sorry.
There's always some hell story.
For Midori. We taking out a little bit of our medicine today. So Midori is made of matcha, which is a fine green tea that can be drank or cooked with different types of stuff. And it's from the loose leaf tea. I don't know what any of this means, but because
you're killing it.
It's not a loose leaf tea. They use the whole tea leaf. Like they use the whole thing instead of just the leaves. So it's healthier than, say, green tea.
That's really cool.
All right. So that is what's in Midori. So with that, Midori can increase your energy and reduce stress.
All right.
And improve your mental health, y'all. So... Midori has killed it.
Yeah, actually, I should drink it on the regular.
Okay, so it can help you with weight loss and help you burn calories.
Midori.
Well, yes.
All right.
Some of the stuff in Midori can help you with that.
Cheers,
mainly the matcha fine green tea shit. And it can boost your immune system, and it can help your body cleanse harmful,
I gotta find this website that you go on that finds these health.
This one was
things.
on the Midori fucking website.
I mean, it's Midori's website.
Awesome.
Of course, they're gonna say that Midori's good for you.
That's true.
Pfizer says that their pills are good for you.
Oh shit!
But I looked into the matcha tea thing.
Okay,
So that makes it a little more credible. I don't know. Shit. Sometimes I'm running out of things to talk about, you guys. Just when it comes to the alcohol, we've used so much of this alcohol in a year.
We've found our drinks that are go-to ingredients.
Yeah.
There's only so many combinations.
There's only so many. I can only do so many. So.
Well, I really love it too, though, because in New York we have all these little, they're called cha-cha matcha.
Ooh.
And I think it's the green tea loose. It's so good. So I'm kind of addicted, and I love that this comes from it now.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. And
It tastes good, right?
Really digging it.
Mm-hmm. One of the things that I'm glad that Lenny is back for is because we didn't really get a chance to talk about Lenny very much on the last episode.
Oh, no.
Why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, Lenny?
A little bit about me. I live in Bushwick, Brooklyn. I'm originally from Florida, actually. And then I met Zenobia in San Francisco. I lived there close to 9 years. And then I moved to LA for a minute, hot second. And then I moved to New York.
And I'm trying to get her to move back.
Story in San Francisco between you and Zenobia. Like the one that she wouldn't want you to tell.
Oh my God.
Look at her. She's like, bitch, you better not.
There's only one that she can never tell.
I know.
But you can tell anything else.
Okay, I know a really, my personal favorite was.
One you can't tell.
No, I know. I know what she'll do to me tonight.
No. Her parents listen to this. Be nice.
They listen to this and.
That's right.
Fuck you guys. I don't even thought you were fucking shit.
No, okay, wait.
Whatever she tells me is going to be good and embarrassing. But that one is just like a ride or die situation.
No, it's ride or die. We don't talk about that.
No.
Oh my God.
Except in, yeah.
All right, we're gonna have another drink after the podcast, and we're gonna talk about this.
Well, I think, actually, because I was just in Santa Cruz. Can I tell the Santa Cruz story? With our hotel room?
Tell it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Okay, so I had...
Fuck Santa Cruz.
Fuck Santa Cruz.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, we love Santa Cruz. But, no, so I had never been to Santa Cruz before. And every single time we'd be watching TV, Santa Cruz Boardwalk would come on.
Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. In the warm California sun. Boardwalk. That's their theme song. So if you live in NorCal, you know that fucking song because it goes on the radio and the TV all the time, especially in the summertime.
So they were always talking about it. I had to go to Santa Cruz. So we're just like, we're going to go one day. And then a friend of ours had a concert he really wanted to go to. We were going to meet the band. So we're just like, this is a perfect opportunity. Let's go to Santa Cruz. So like Zenobia and I splurged on a really cute hotel. We go to this concert. We pre-game in the hotel room.
The hotel sucked anyway. Like, it was super strict.
It was super strict.
Like, ridiculously.
Like, needed a registry for everyone that was staying in the room, kind of strict. It was really weird.
I get the fuck
Yeah,
out of
one
here.
of those, like, no loud noises and nothing. You can't
no
have
loud
more than...
noises after 10, no swimming in the pool after 8 and shit.
What is that? You have a big pool and it's beautiful and you're in Santa Cruz. How can I not do a late night swim there, please?
The Griswolds ruined it for everybody.
I guess so. Damn Griswolds.
He did.
Thanks, Chevy Chase.
No, she was just a waiter. You know, she came to take my order. She took your order? She took my order.
Oh, man. But so, long story short, we go to the concert. Couple of drunk people come back and ruin it for all of us, and we get kicked out of our hotel room.
No deposit.
No deposit. Well,
it was a very violent kick out, too. It was not like a...
She called me a bad name.
They had to hold me back because I was about to fucking beat the shit out of
Yeah. She was, like, behind a glass window, too. So she was, like,
so mad.
It was bad.
I was so mad.
So they kicked us out. We had nothing to do with the kick out.
Nothing. Like, we were great. It was just our name that was on the room.
Yeah. So then Zenobia and I, for the first time ever together, slept in a park in Santa Cruz because they took all of our money, never gave us a return.
Of course not.
Kept the deposit because they kept our deposit. So we didn't have any money, and the bus back to San Francisco wasn't until... Oh, no, we took the bus.
No, we took the train.
It was the bus.
It was the train.
We were on a charter bus.
We were on a train.
Okay, we were on a train.
We were on a train.
We were on a train. And we had to wait until 8 a.m. the next morning. So we slept. We drank a whole liter of whiskey between the 5 of us.
To stay warm.
To stay warm. And
we walked around.
We went to the Santa Cruz Boardwalk, actually, after hours.
Off.
Yeah.
We sat in the sand.
Didn't have no blankets.
Oh, my God,
nothing.
We walked to this park. And then we were walking away for some reason. Me and her, we were walking somewhere. And someone was like, hey, do you have a lighter? And we're like, yeah. He's like, hey, do you guys want to smoke this fucking weed?
Oh, that's right.
And we're like, yes.
Yes,
we do.
Yes, we do.
we were so
sad.
So sad.
That would definitely make us warm and happy.
And we told the guy what happened, and he was like, damn, that sucks.
Nah, fuck Santa
I wish
Cruz.
I could do something for you, but I'm staying on my friend's couch, so, you know.
Oh, my God.
So then didn't we end up staying in someone's car?
Yeah, so weirdly enough, the drunk guy who got so sick in our hotel room that got us kicked out left his car because he couldn't drive it, obviously.
One fucking guy just couldn't handle his alcohol.
Just couldn't handle his shit.
He was so bad that he had gotten on the stage with the band.
Oh my God, somehow he got on the stage.
And fucking end up like unplugging their fucking mic or their guitar.
He started touching their foot pedal too.
Their foot pedals and
this fucking guy.
Yeah, no, he was bad.
we were young.
He was really bad. anyways, he left his car and a friend had the car key, so we just slept in his car.
But
I was sleeping on like a pile of dishes.
He was moving or something. I can't remember what it was.
It's in between places.
It was in between.
But we were all crammed into this car.
It was so bad.
And the next morning we woke up, we were like, fuck Santa Cruz.
Fuck Santa
Let's get on
Cruz.
this train and get the fuck out of here.
I think we ate Taco Bell for breakfast.
We did. We did.
Taco Bell doesn't serve breakfast.
We know.
Well,
But it was the closest
it was
to
the
where
closest.
we didn't give a shit. It was the worst and we wanted to leave.
that was one of the nights.
You're right, that was a good one.
That was a good night.
I mean, technically it wasn't in San Francisco.
And now we know
Oh,
Lenny.
sorry. Yeah.
But we could not wait to get back to San Francisco.
I just wanted to get home to San Francisco so bad. It was
And a couple
unbelievable.
months later, I went to Burning Man and I was like, this is nothing. I slept in a park, man. I didn't have a sleeping bag or a tent.
That's so great. That's so great.
I don't think my parents know that one. Hey, Mom. So, you guys ready for the stats?
Let's get the
Let's
stats.
do it.
So we are doing Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm wearing a little Beetlejuice jacket here.
I like it. I didn't have the attire, so I just painted my eyes.
I like it. I like it. I feel like we all committed to ourselves.
Did the hair as best I could.
It looks beautiful.
He-
The coif is amazing.
I was-
Fucking hate it. Zoe's so perfect.
I know.
I was doing my research, and apparently Michael Keaton specifically requested hair that looked like he had just plugged into a socket. Yeah,
Oh, that's.
yeah, that was his idea.
I like that.
I like it.
I like that a lot.
So let me hit you with the stats.
Okay.
So this movie came out March 30th, 1988.
Yeah.
All right. And the budget was $15 million.
That's it?
Transferred in today's money is $32 million.
Oh, okay. That's a healthy budget.
Okay. So it made $74 million, which in today's money is $161 million.
Killing it.
So we made a fucking good money. This helped put Tim Burton on the map. This helped. I mean, after Pee-wee's Big Adventure, there's this, and he just keeps having hits and hits.
That was his first one, Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
His first big one, yeah.
I see.
Hey, I see you, Tim.
All right, so you ready for the Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Critics, 84%.
Okay.
Audience, 82%.
Oh, I gotta get on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I voted. Yeah.
Since when do the critics outweigh the audience?
That's silly.
Audience
That's
is
because
usually higher.
okay, so Rotten Tomato takes critics from all time. So like they take the critics from 1988 assessing the movie, and to have people in 2000 and whatever, whenever Rotten Tomatoes started watching it, doing it, I think that kind of fucks up the numbers. Because you have younger people doing it, and it hasn't been on there. I don't know.
Interesting.
That is an interesting.
But I give it a 92 because this is a fucking great ass movie.
It's a really great movie.
It's
I was
funny.
laughing my ass off.
Still funny. Still lands.
It's
Every
more
time.
funny now.
As we're older. and we
As
can
we're
have-
older and
As
we
we're
get
older,
more of the
yeah.
jokes.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, I liked it. Now it's like I see all the little
You're like,
subtle
he is
things.
real dirty.
Everything happening in the underworld. And everything that Beetlejuice. How many times are we allowed to say his name?
As many as you want.
Okay, great.
If Michael
can't
Keaton
say 'em
comes
in
through
a
that
row.
door, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I hope he has the little head.
This might be a good look for me.
But like Beetlejuice himself, he's just like so trickster, and like his language is just so racy and aggressive, and yes. I do not fantasize about Beetlejuice.
I feel
You
like
lie.
you would totally marry him.
I would.
She's like, I have no problem with marrying you.
I would not have any problem. Beetlejuice.
All right, so you guys ready for the motherfucking drinking game?
Yes.
Give it
Yes,
to
I
me.
am.
All right. You gonna take one simp
Take one simp.
when Beetlejuice has said.
Oh
Beetlejuice.
shit, Beetlejuice.
There's a lot of them.
The ladder.
You said it twice. Just say it one more time.
One more time. She's like, no.
I want to talk to Barbara.
I like when he knows she's going to say it. It's like, sure.
Yeah, come on. Let me get ready.
Just dust himself off like,
I've
y'all
been
ain't
hanging
ready.
Now
Y'all are not ready.
Been hanging around the graveyard, gotta dust it off. All right, you're gonna take one simp when you hear Harry Belafonte's song.
Oh.
Now, not only is the Dale his
Dale.
and the jump in the line, pop your body and ride. Okay, I believe you. Not only are those two his, but every song that they play in the attic is his. That's right. The woman is wood, smart, time. That's all those little songs in the background. All his. So,
I like that.
when you hear those calypso type music, please take a sample. I like that one. I thought that'd be fun. So you're going to take a sip when you see the handbook.
The handbook of the recently diseased.
It's deceased.
Deceased.
Yeah, you guys. I always thought that was funny because in the next scene he's like reading all these extremely hard words like in there, but he can't get deceased and deceased.
Oh, yes.
It's like stereo instructions.
All right, so you're going to take one simp when someone says Beetlejuice wrong. Beetlebug.
And that beetle guy.
Beetle guy. Beetle glass.
dice.
Beetle breakfast.
Beetle
Beetle
breakfast.
drink.
Beetle orange. Any of those, you take a simp. And get ready because they come rapidly sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take one simp when Lydia takes a picture.
Oh.
So she takes a picture of them when they're ghosts. She takes a picture when she walks in and takes a picture of the house and stuff like that. So watch out for her and her camera.
Little baby Winona.
They love her so much.
We've already talked about her.
We're going to talk
on this
about
show.
it some more.
We are.
We've talked about a couple of actors on this movie that we've already had on previous movies.
Have we?
Yes, we have.
Okay. All right. Banana. Daylight come and me want to go home. All right, you're going to take one simp when the model town is shown.
I love that opening shot.
I know.
Dude, that's so fucking good.
It's so solid.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about all the production value of this film.
Oh, yeah.
We're probably going to get to that, so.
Well, just hold it. We own it. So you're going to take a simp when they go into the afterlife.
Oh, when they build a door?
When they build a door and they go into
Or they
the...
draw a door and knock 3 times?
Knock 3 times. Knock 3 times
On the ceiling if you want me.
Yeah, and then he just knocked on the...
Twice on the pipes.
Ding, ding.
If the answer is no.
Oh,
Aww.
my sweetness.
We almost did that movie for summertime.
Really? That's a good one. Okay, sorry.
Maybe
Okay.
next time.
Sneak peek for next summer.
So yeah, so
Summer
when,
2020.
so when they go to meet their... I almost said maker. But when they go and meet their case holder, handler lady...
Juno, your
Juno.
caseworker.
Her caseworker. And they go there a couple times. You gonna take a simp when Adam and Barbara try to be scary.
Oh my god. They
Okay.
straight up start with sheets.
Ooh.
We're gold.
They didn't start with sheets. They started with her fucking cutting his head off and holding
That's
him
Oh, in the closet,
true.
right?
in
Or
the
no?
closet. Oh yeah, the closet, and he pushes her aside, and then they go into the office, and she's holding.
Yeah,
his
they're
head.
all.
So they really try.
are scared and freaked out, but
Yeah.
it's not because they can see Gina Davis. It's because the closet is so fucking small.
Yeah.
Yes. It's small, or that the fucking dad jumps out of them and scares them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they tried, so all those count. So you're going to take a simp when you see Della's artwork. So all those...
Delia.
Delia. When you see Delia's artwork,
This is my art, and it is dangerous.
yes.
Do you think I want to die like this?
When they pins her up, when they throw it on the table, when she shows them her Beetlejuice one, and she's like, he likes it.
He likes it.
I love
That one's the best.
Yes, all those, you going to take a simp.
Okay.
You also are going to take a simp when Beetlejuice does magic. So this is him, throwing his voice,
Oh, yeah.
changing things, stopping them, putting zippers on their mouths, transporting them somewhere else. All that shit You gonna simp.
Oh, damn. That's a lot.
Now, does it count when he changes his clothes out of nowhere?
I'm gonna let that one pass.
Okay.
You can do it if you want. You cannot do it if you want.
Okay.
But I'm talking about more magic.
I get that. Costume changes are completely different.
Yeah. So you gonna finish
it's quick.
It is quick.
Like,
no, it's
like, hey,
it's,
look,
it's
we shop at the
magic.
same
flying.
place.
He comes out. Like, yeah. And he flies to him.
So you're gonna finish your drink when Barbara and Adam die.
Oh.
Stupid
That
dog got
fucking
him.
dog.
Stupid
I was about
dog
to say
got him.
that. Little Benji looking dog.
You're gonna finish your drink at the dinner party because this is them trying to scare him. Plus, it's Harry Belafonte song, so it's like a double whammy. Let's finish your drink, okay? So you gonna finish your drink when Beetlejuice pulls out the ring. He's like, she means
I
nothing
gotta
to me,
hear.
girl.
I gotta hear somewhere, honey.
I gotta hear.
I'm telling you, she meant
She
nothing,
meant nothing
to
to
me.
me. Nothing. Do you guys have anything to add to the drink game?
I wonder if he's just improvising at that point.
He improv'd 90% of his lines.
Oh, I believe it.
So.
Oh my god. Do I have anything to add to this? Do you have anything to add to this, Lenny?
Ah, you really got all of them. I'm trying to think of anything that I would be like, oh my god. But no, you got like all of them.
I'm telling you, I'm getting good at those. I sleep and dream about it. That's not true. The first time I watched it, I just watch it as like a fan. And then the second time I watch it, I start picking out things for the game. And it usually takes about like the third time for me to finish the game because I'll miss some things. Yeah. And if I can't think of anything, I start asking Jason. I'm like, Jason.
Did you do one for when they go into like the desert with the desert worms?
Ooh, I forgot to do that.
Like every single time they open the doors.
when they try to leave the
leave.
house.
Barbie, you don't know what's out there.
You were gone for 2 hours.
What?
Yeah.
Gone for 2 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
I like when she punches the sandworm from Saturn.
Yeah.
Oh
She
yeah.
would not care. Yeah.
But that's a good setup for the end.
It is. Because they respects.
Yeah, other than that, I think you got it.
I think you got it.
I like your
There's probably a listener out there like, you gotta add this in. I'm like, sorry, dude. We've been drinking. We can't remember much at this point.
I drink while I do these notes too, so they're spelt wrong. I forget shit.
Is that why you pause every once in a while?
Yeah.
You can't read your own writing?
I can't. Sometimes I can't read my own writing, or I pause because I haven't read the note in a minute, so I forgot what I written down. I try to highlight shit so it reminds me what this fact is about, but it doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. Can I give you a fun fact before we start this movie?
Sure.
About Deo. Okay, I just wanted to do it right now to get it out of the way. You ready?
You know we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Deo, a.k.a. the Banana Boat Song, is an old dock worker song for the night shift in Jamaica. So they really did like sing this version of a song. Some version of this song. And so the workers on the banana boats, they would sing this song because it has like a nice like callback, call and response.
Sure, yeah.
Kind of like the chain game.
Yeah.
That's the sound of the man.
Kick back, working
on the chain. It's kind of like that real nice little call. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. It's kind of like that. So
Okay.
this dates back to the late 19th century or early 20th century because that's when the trade of Jamaican bananas became a thing in 1956.
Okay.
Back then. So in 1956, Harry Belafonte, who is the singer that is on all these cool songs in this movie, came out with this song in 1956. And it became huge on the charts. And at one point, he was bigger than Elvis because he kind of bring this whole genre of music called calypso music to America, which calypso music is Afrocentric Caribbean music. So that's what like all his songs kind of have. And the album that we played today, that's over there, is his first album called Calypso that does have the Deo. Dale. So that's what we're
love
listening today.
It's so beautiful.
Dude, it was so good.
Yeah. And so the song is, if you really listen to the words, it's about, working the night shift and unloading bananas, and, you see the daylight coming when your shift is over, and you're telling the dude, like, hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally these fucking bananas. I'm trying to go home.
Tally these bananas.
Yeah. Daylight's come and me want to go home. Or like my niece loves to say, we want to go home.
That's so cute.
So that's a little bit about the song. I thought I would do it because it's so, like, when you think of this song, a lot of times you think of this movie. And it's probably my favorite scene in this movie.
I love it. I have to say one more time, that was the cutest fucking video you sent me this morning. God. So, people, if you're worried about Beetlejuice being too scary for your kids, I promise you it's not. Zenobia sent me a picture of our nieces waking her up saying that they wanted to watch Beetlejuice.
They wanted to watch it?
They wanted to watch,
song?
in particular, the song part. And so she recorded them dancing and singing to the banana song. And their little, like, Moana
pajamas, yeah. I was like, what? They banged on the door. I'm like, what? They're like, damn. Because I promised it them the night before because we kept singing this song. They love it. So, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. We want to go home.
They are 3 and 5 years old, and they love it.
They just love it. They're so cute.
Beetlejuice is not scary.
No.
It's rated PG. And by the way, it snuck by to get a PG rating.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
There is an F-bomb in this movie.
Yeah.
When they first see Beetlejuice, they go visit him, they dig him up and everything, and then they're like, Gina Davis is not having it, and she's like, home, home, home. And he is getting ready to, like, come on in, I'll fix you something to eat, hope you like Italian. Mm-hmm. And they disappear, and he's like, hey, where'd you go? Oh, come on. And I'm just trying to cut a deal here, what do you want me to do? And he kicks down the tree, he's like, you're working with a professional here. He grabs his nuts, and he's like, nice fucking model.
Yeah, because the tree fucking falls over.
Uh-huh. Somehow that made it past the MPAA.
There's a couple movies that have made it past them.
Okay.
But yeah.
So they snuck one F-bomb past the MPAA and got the PG rating somehow.
Hell yeah.
And he grabs himself.
And he grabs his nuts.
I don't know
why.
Like,
nice fucking model.
So I don't know how you did that. Got that shit back.
I can't tell you how many times me and Joe rewound that shit as kids.
So funny. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's start this motherfucking movie.
You want to start this motherfucking movie?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with our brilliant fucking director, Mr. Tim Burton.
I've never heard of this guy.
Dude, he is a LA native, born and bred.
I did find out. I didn't know that until
born and raised in Compton.
I didn't know that either.
I'm just kidding. He was born in Burbank.
I was like, it was Burbank. It was not Compton, but yeah, I didn't know that.
I almost believed you. I was like, huh. Okay.
I get better as the drinks go on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Tim Burton, I love this fool. He is one of my favorite directors.
Yeah.
Because he gets into that dark
He's a weirdo.
Side. Yeah. He's that weird kid you want to, like, hang out with.
You want to theorize with.
Okay, you want to hear
something? You want to do shrooms with, maybe.
Definitely.
Oh, I've definitely been on shrooms at, like, the Beetlejuice bar.
Oh, my God.
And it's on Haight Street. It's called The Knock Knock.
Oh, The Knock Knock,
Oh,
yes.
my God.
That's what it's called?
It's called The Knock Knock, and it's all Beetlejuice style, like, art everywhere, painted everywhere, the chairs.
How did they get away with that? Do they have to, like, pay Tim Burton or something?
I don't think it's,
like affiliate. It's just kind of, like, the decor.
The decor.
This bar actually...
But they're making money off of the Beetlejuice,
right,
lore.
That's the bar that was right under Joe, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is the bar that literally was under Joe's fucking...
Oh, yeah, JoJo.
Oh, this is in Frisco or this is in LA?
No, this is in Frisco.
Damn it. Okay.
So...
Well, maybe when we go up to Frisco again.
You guys ready for a fun fact?
Give me that fun fact one time.
Tim Burton. If you guys don't know who this guy is for real...
Dude.
I don't know how you even...
Are into movies.
Yeah, there's just some directors and producers that you just need to know about, and he is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So Tim Burton, he grew up drawing like strange and unusual cartoons. You know, kind of like what I feel like he's kind of like Lydia because she is strange and unusual.
She is strange and unusual.
And dark.
And dark, you know, and very moody. No one loves me, I'm alone. So, he would draw these cartoons, and some of these cartoons inspired characters that we end up seeing, like characters from Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, and Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie.
But if you don't know about Frankenweenie, you guys need to find it because it's one of his first stop motion movies, and it is so good,
really
and
good.
it's so sweet, and it's fun, and I love that one. So he was a dark and moody kid. He also said that his parents told him that like by the age of 3 they knew that he was different because he loved monsters and fucking horror movies, and that's kind of why I think that like his movie Ed Wood is like a love letter to like those old time horror movies that he probably like grew up watching. That's kind of what I see. Have you ever seen Ed Wood?
I have not. It's on the list because I know that what's his name? Johnny Depp did a hell of a job, and Martin Landau won the Oscar for Ed Wood.
Very, very cool. And if you ever just watch like maybe like the Draculas or like the old Frankenstein, and you kind of like, oh, those are cheesy and dumb, you should watch this because it'll give you a new appreciation for. If we didn't have those movies, we would have none of these movies we talked about this month. Like none of them would happen without these old time movies. And Ed Wood loved that and found that and was like, I want to.
All right, I got to take a look at this.
You should.
I know
it's
that
based
he
on a
was
true
like
story.
influenced a lot by like Vincent Price for some reason.
Yeah,
like he was really into his movies when he was growing up and stuff.
Well, Vincent Price is like he has that spooky voice, and he's done all those like what was it, House on a Haunted Hill and all those things. Well, he did the Thriller. He's the dude talking on Thriller. That's Vincent Price.
Darkness creeps across the land.
I mean, that's
the midnight
creepy too.
hour is close at hand.
Creatures crawl from every flood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood.
Yeah.
And whosoever shall be found without the soulful getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell.
I'm gonna take it to you now. Ooh, thriller night. Thriller all night. Okay, so let's get back to Tim Burton. Tim
Burton. So, born and raised in Brooklyn. Just kidding, Burbank. And he went to Cal Arts, which a lot of very prominent filmmakers went to. And, of course, right after that, got a job at Disney.
Yeah.
He was a cartoonist for Disney for a while. Until, of course, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Well, I like Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I do too.
I thought it was a great fucking movie.
Oh, I've always loved it. Yeah.
I grew up watching the Pee-wee and his bicycle.
Okay.
Oh,
the second one.
The second one.
What is it called?
I don't know.
That's the one I watched mostly.
Oh, no, I did his Big Adventure.
You didn't watch the one with Dottie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dottie.
Well, Tim Burton.
She's in it, right? Yeah.
Tim Burton.
That's Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, I think that you're thinking.
Is it the same movie?
It's the same movie. It's
because they steal his
Pee-wee's
bike.
Big Adventure.
That's
they
the
steal
whole
his
point.
bike, and he's on a quest to find his bike.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have seen it.
Dottie's got a crush on him, but like
Yeah.
he's not having it, which I don't get because Dottie's adorable.
She's so cute.
She's super cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the big lumberjack guy.
There's Large Marge.
Large
there's
Marge.
the dude that.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, he goes in the bar.
And like he has the chains.
Tequila.
Bam. We need to do that. Bum, 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 bum.
Tequila.
What are we drinking?
Tequila. If you could find never mind, I'm not even gonna
say it.
We got hairy pussies. We got fat pussies.
Oh my god, don't say it.
Sweaty pussies. If you could find a better pussy, fucking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh my god.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
That's amazing.
From Dusk
Is
Till
that
Dawn.
in the movie?
Yeah, from Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, okay.
We should have did that one. Because that's what
That's a
it's
good
Cheech, and he's like getting everybody. It's called the titty twister in the bar. That
I
they're going
regret
into.
telling you to say it.
And that's why I said never mind. Well, I thought of it because the only thing they have in that bar is like tequila. Like that's it. That's the only thing you can drink.
We don't have no beer here. Just
Pretty
tequila.
much, yeah. Pretty much. Even
What's tequila? It's like beer.
Yeah. Even the kids had to like drink tequila. So like, that's what I was thinking. But then I started thinking of the.
Oh, that movie's so good too. Anyway,
If
sorry.
you find a better pussy, fuck it.
Oh my
I can't believe you threw that out there. That was amazing. It's amazing.
Can I give you a fun fact?
Give me a fun fact, please.
Okay, so not only did this guy love to draw, he carries around a sketchbook in watercolors pretty much everywhere he goes.
Really?
Till this day.
Interesting.
I really like that.
I thought you would. I saw that. I was like, that's Helen if she could.
I love watercolors.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tim Burton, call me.
He walks around every day. Oh,
He's single.
He's single again?
Yeah.
My goodness.
All right, I'm getting hot.
Speaking of his love life, did you guys know that the girl that got sawed in half when Beetlejuice is like rubbing her leg?
She's like, hey.
That's his girlfriend's legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Tim Burton put his girlfriend's legs on the couch.
And he was like,
Well, his girlfriend.
at the time.
At the time. And that's who Michael Keaton is rubbing the legs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, just rub down my girl.
It's not weird.
He's like,
Didn't see you sitting there.
did anybody tell you?
Oh.
Be like, did anybody ever tell you that you have a legs for movies? You know? Because all you ever see is her legs.
Yeah.
Stupid dad jokes.
What is your favorite?
No, I appreciate it.
You know what? There's so many good movies that Tim Burton has made. From this to... I love his Batmans.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They're
Dude,
like my favorites.
like, we were talking about this earlier. Michael Keaton is Batman.
Hey.
Nothing against Christian
I'm
Bale.
I am Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, hey, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
He is my favorite Batman.
He's my favorite Batman, too.
I mean, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
What the hell does that mean? I don't know. It's just something I like to say before I kill somebody. Whack!
Some fucked up. I used to think that was some fucked up shit to say to somebody before they went to
I know. Oh, those are good.
So, I wonder... This is where Michael Keaton and Tim Burton met, was for Beetlejuice.
Yes.
And so they did have a meeting, and at first, Michael Keaton didn't know what the fuck Tim Burton was talking about.
He said something
But he
like,
liked him.
Yeah.
That was the thing. He liked Tim Burton. He thought he was very creative. He thought he had a great idea. He just didn't get it. He didn't understand what Tim Burton was trying to explain to him.
Exactly.
I mean, it comes on. I mean, if this has never been heard before.
Sure. Yeah,
he said
absolutely.
something like, you know, I can't even remember how he described him, but he described him like the weirdest, vaguest way that you'd be like,
Yeah, he's like, he
Okay.
lives in like,
okay.
this person lives in all times or something
Oh, that's
like
what he's
that.
like. He lives in every times and no time.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck does that mean? Some weird deep shit.
So how do you flesh that out?
Exactly.
You know?
Well, I think it kind of shows in his monologue of what's your credentials, and he names all the things that he
Oh,
did.
I love it. Well.
You know, it was kind of like, you know, he has lived through so much, and he's still fucking here. By the way, everything that he says, minus the plague, I would assume, is really Michael Keaton.
Did he attend Juilliard?
I believe so.
I believe so. Well, I attended Juilliard.
Yeah.
I have a business degree from Harvard.
He said
I
his own
travel
business-
quite extensively.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times,
And it keeps getting
You're funny.
funnier
Every single time I
see it.
Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy here.
Yeah, so, I mean, like you said, he didn't want to do this movie till he met with him, and then he saw Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and he was like, I kind of get this guy.
Yeah, he's a little offbeat, but he's a great artist.
And he locked down for what, 3 movies with this dude?
Did he really? I mean, he did Batman and Batman Returns
and
this one, yeah. But apparently, like, he didn't get it after the first one, so they had like a second meeting because he did like Tim Burton, and he wanted to like feel this out a little better.
Okay.
After that is when he was like, I may have some ideas. Let me see what I can come up with, sort of thing. And that's when he started like trying to create a character and trying to find wardrobe and trying to do like the hair and everything like that.
Yeah. Michael Keaton did come up with a lot of his
jumping
look.
off point. No. Your boy's got work in the morning.
Oh, that's right. He did have to get over it. To tell you guys, we are being adult and we're not as late as normal doing the show.
We're being responsible. It's only 11 o'clock.
Ooh, early birds.
Okay, so you ready for a fun fact about Tim Burton? That's kind of weird and funny.
How long are you going to carry that note?
So, Tim Burton, he loves Sammy Davis Jr. He loves him so much that he wanted him to play Beetlejuice.
That's right.
Studio was like, and Sammy Davis Jr. was like, motherfucker, I'm old as fuck. What you want me to do? I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So, his love for Sammy Davis Jr. goes beyond that. He has a full life-size wax figure made of Sammy Davis Jr. in his house.
No shit.
Okay. And it is hilarious because he scared one of his kid's friends to death pretty much. Like, this kid ran home and was like, Mommy, Daddy, they have a dead black man on their couch.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's sitting on the couch. Oh my god! That's actually, I would be terrified. I would be terrified.
Oh my god!
Never mind. Don't call me.
Oh, my head hurts.
I'm just kidding.
My head hurts because it's so funny.
You still want him to call you?
Yeah.
I do. I don't care. I want to see it. It's kind of cool.
That's really
Sammy
cool.
Davis Jr. Wow.
Scared this little white boy who thinks he's like, oh, Mom and Dad. It's a dead black guy on the fucking Burton's house. I went to the Burton's house, and his dad, Mr. Burton, had a fucking old ass.
Burton.
Well, they're kids.
I
don't know.
No, I love it.
I hope they're respectful like that. Call your elders Mr. and Mrs.
I saw your mother and father today and called them Mr. and Mrs.
She
Bracey.
sure did. She
I
sure
always
did.
call him Mr. Bracey.
Yeah, and Mrs. Bracey's eyes just lit up when I said it. She was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I love you. I love her so much. I'm sorry. Mr. Burton.
I go with the whole mom and dad feel. That's what I do. Because I just, if you're my friend's parents, you're my parents too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to your funeral when you die because,
Damn.
What?
That was a different avenue.
Well, I'm just saying,
Well, we are talking about the dead.
We are talking
about the dead.
And unfortunately, I have had to go to quite a few.
Some funerals.
So few of my friends' parents. And, we're at that stage where there's babies, weddings, and funerals. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've reached that age where
So
they
many babies.
start taking rather than giving.
Or you
Life, that is.
You could just make a wax figure of me and put me on your motherfucking couch.
I promise you I will do that.
Please.
Yeah, I will do that for you.
Please. And then have my fingers so you could put a joint in it.
didn't
Oh
get a
my
blunt wrapper.
god.
We didn't get a blunt wrapper.
We'll take a walk
just
after
walk
this.
over. Never mind.
Hey, cut that out.
Oh, I do not want to go to work tomorrow.
No, don't go, Carlton.
We have the day off.
I can't.
And we're gonna go.
We're gonna go to the beach.
We're gonna go to the beach.
Word.
We got a cute little Airbnb for the night
Yeah.
too. We're gonna have a good. I miss my girl. I haven't seen her in like a year and a half, 2
I'm
years.
off at 7:30.
Come party with us.
Yeah.
We got it in Jefferson Park. Oh.
Y'all heard that right here.
Party at our place tonight, tomorrow night.
They won't see
this
this for
episode
a
doesn't
week.
drop till next Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. Party a week ago.
About a week ago.
Sorry.
Okay, so I got another Tim Burton fun fact.
What you got?
So, Tim Burton feared that the deal would not go over well with the audience
What?
because he didn't think it was funny.
What?
I think it's
I
fucking
mean, this movie didn't
hilarious.
start off as a comedy. It started off as a straight up horror.
Oh my god, do you want that fact right now or
Fuck
what?
yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me finish this one. So he didn't think it was funny, but like how wrong was he? Because it is like literally the iconic scene.
Best.
It's honestly, it's like a beautiful. Like you don't watch Beetlejuice and not think of that movie.
Yeah.
That scene.
That's what I'm saying. It is when they show clips from this movie.
That's always in there.
That's always one of the clips they show.
Uh-huh.
So the writer of this, Michael McDowell.
McDowell?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
McDowell?
Right? McDowll.
McDowell.
That's what I said.
Yes.
I correctly.
Michael McDowell.
They're McDonald's.
Where
I'm
McDowell.
McDowell's.
They have the golden arch.
Mine is the golden
arches. Or arcs? Is that what it is?
Arcs.
Okay, so he wrote this movie, and it was a lot darker.
Uh-huh.
So Beetlejuice, he was supposed to rape Lydia.
Oh my God.
So I'm sorry, and then kill her, and kill the family and stuff. And Beetlejuice, he looked different too. Like he was supposed to be like a Middle Eastern man.
Uh-huh.
And it was like more of like some reckless spirit kind of dude, raping and killing and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we decided to lighten the mood.
So something. I don't know. It could have been a great ass
horror. That would have been more horror
movie. Yeah,
that would have been more horror.
You probably wouldn't like it, but we might like it. Yeah, we might like it. Like, yeah, that shit was cool.
I mean, I think that Beetlejuice is perfection. Please do not remake it. Anyone that's listening. It's perfect. It's in all its entirety.
What about a sequel?
No.
Really?
There's a Broadway show now.
There is, and I totally forgot to write that down.
A friend actually has seen it and said it was phenomenal.
I'm sure. I saw a song or two from it.
Mm-hmm. They actually said it's a pretty good... Because, Broadway's going through that whole, doing a lot of remakes, doing a lot of movies to Broadway shows, and this one actually holds up. And I think it looks amazing. I mean, I've only seen the stage, and it looks incredible.
I'm about to break your heart. It has been announced that Beetlejuice 2 is being made.
I don't know if there's a script.
However, they've been trying to make it since Beetlejuice.
Is Keaton coming back?
It has held a spot on IMDb. So him and Winona Ryder and Tim Burton have talked about it. But there was at one point supposed to be a sequel.
Okay.
Called Beetlejuice Goes to Hawaii.
Oh no!
It's supposed to come out in 1990, and it was supposed to be like he ends up being stuck in like a hotel that they end up buying in
the Dietzes buy a hotel or some shit in Hawaii.
Oh God.
And then
oh my God.
And they get him to come to
They better get Catherine O'Hara to come back
demons.
too.
Absolutely.
Delia Dietz has to be there.
She has to.
She has to.
She's got to have the glove across.
Yes. Another thing is that the studio wanted to name this movie House Ghost.
That's stupid.
Yeah, Tim Burton thought it was too. So jokingly, he suggested that it be called Scared Sheetless. No reaction from Jason, but I got a slight chuckle from Ellen. I didn't make it up. To be honest with you, I kind of like it. I think it's very funny and like tongue-in-cheek, punny, but it kind of reminds me of like Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but Schitt's Creek is clever though.
You mean that show that Catherine O'Hara's on right
yes.
now?
And I feel like their characters is the same character.
Nice.
No.
I haven't seen the show.
No, I don't think that they're like literally the same character. I mean, I could make a fake backstory, like her and what's his face get a divorce, and she marries Johnny Rose,
baby,
and she becomes an actress instead of an artist. That's how she shows her art. Now she's in Schitt's Creek. I could do that, but I do think that she drew a lot from.
I'm loving your little fan fiction over here. Oh my God. Dan Levy, are you listening? This is amazing.
Hello, spinoff. Please let me be on
The Secret Life of Moira Rose.
Please. Moira.
David.
No fucking idea what you
guys
are
watch
talking
it.
about.
Yeah, please watch it. It's
so
amazing.
Funny.
Everyone listening, go watch Schitt's Creek. You'll see the final season.
Yes.
It's
How did they get away with naming a show Schitt's Creek?
Schitt's Creek.
Because it's not spelled like shit.
I know.
That's how you get it.
SCHIT.
T-S.
You have to show the name.
But that's not just like, because the pun is just so good in that.
Plus, it's named after like a family who founded the town.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Rollin' Shit.
Name and shit.
That's his name.
No, his name is Rollin' Shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you
wasn't
this
me.
time.
It was not me.
Wow.
I only say that because I literally drop shit
It's
all the time.
always
That is why I
her.
have 2 pins, because I drop a pin all the
That's
time.
why we're best friends.
Yay! Well, best friend, I got a fun fact for you.
I also have a question.
Did
Tim Burton direct Big Fish?
Big Fish.
Ewan McGregor.
No, I know what movie we're talking about. Yeah.
Did he did, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was plaguing my mind. I couldn't remember. It's,
He either directed it or produced it, but
produced
it
it.
is.
I think he might have produced
it.
it.
It is one of his movies. So. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
He did direct it.
Yeah.
I
I love
that
Big
movie.
Fish. Have you seen Big Fish?
I have not.
It's more of a matured fantasy film for him.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I have to put that on the list because it is it's really different from him because it's not as dark as his regular stuff.
Okay.
But it's like you fall in love with the fantasy of this movie.
It's so
immediately.
fantastical.
You're like, oh my God, this is the best story ever.
It's pretty, yeah.
the best story.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put that on. Add it to the list.
Put it on the list.
All right. Well, can we dive into this cast?
Yes.
Yes.
It is about that time.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Beetlejuice lives.
Just a little evil trying to get out. So, first person we're going to talk about is Miss Juno.
Oh my God, yes.
Dude. So, Juno is played by Sylvia Sidney.
Yes.
Look at how beautiful
I can't
she
remember what
was.
movie I've seen her in at that age, though.
This woman.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, stunning.
Look at those eyes and cheeks.
I know. She has such high cheekbones. Mm-hmm. So, Sylvia started her acting career at 15 years old in like the theater game and stuff like that. She started becoming a professional actress at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And after she was born in New York, Brooklyn, I believe.
What, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn stand up.
And yeah, she always wanted to be an actress. So she, after theater started to, I guess, jobs started to die down a little bit, she moved to Colorado where she started working with a stock company until she finally started making her way into movies and stuff. But she has 110 credits over the course of like 60 or 70 years. She passed away in 1999. She was born in 1910.
Wow.
So she did live a very long life.
It's a good life.
And yeah, she's absolutely wonderful actress.
She like got to be in the golden era of Hollywood.
Yeah,
Wow.
when Tinseltown and all that stuff was... They say it was better back then, but at the same time, who knows?
Yeah, to be honest.
Because for an actor, you know, you were owned by the studio.
Exactly.
You know, you were also trained by the studio.
Yeah.
Which is amazing because you got singing lessons, you got dance lessons, you got horse riding lessons, you got stage combat lessons, you know, all of this stuff they taught you.
You got a weekly check.
Mm-hmm.
They like
you did get a weekly check.
Weekly check.
Reliable income for an actor
Yep.
is unheard of these days.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Yeah. Whether you're working or not, you got a check.
Yeah, exactly.
But they owned you.
Yes. You didn't get to pick what you wanted.
Yeah. Her last project was Fantasy Island in 1998.
Oh my God, she's in Mars Attacks?
She was in
I love Mars Attacks.
She plays Grandma Florence.
Wait!
Oh,
She's
she
the one-
does. She's the
she's
donut lady.
She's not the young lady, the grandma he goes and saves?
Mm-hmm.
Grandma Florence Norris.
Florence. Ooh.
And
Yeah.
they
Damn, I never put that together.
and she lives right by the donut shop. Remember the
Yeah.
donut?
Oh, that's right. That's
I
right.
mean, Mars Attacks is Tim Burton's movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has a tendency of casting the
He
same
likes his
people over
people.
and over again.
I just didn't recognize.
Like Catherine O'Hara, like Sylvia, like Johnny Depp, obviously, and
Michael
Winona
Keaton.
Ryder, and Michael Keaton. You know,
What's his baby mama name?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Yep.
that was really fast.
I 100 respect and love that woman.
Me too.
I see.
She's honestly one of my favorite contemporary actresses.
You
for
got
sure.
Fight Club it up. I can't wait.
Oh my God, Fight Club.
Yes.
Hey, wait. First rule of Fight
Winona
Club.
Ryder actually was considered
about
for
it.
that role. Interesting, right?
Oh, I could
see
see
that.
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 Winona Ryder.
I know, right?
This is our second
I
time talking
want
about her.
I want a picture of her and like a locket to wear around my neck. I love her so
I
much.
will find that for you, baby girl.
Thanks, babe.
Well, I just wanted to shine some light on Sylvia before we start diving into the main cast. She was really, really great. She has a very small part in this movie, but super great.
Biggest, highest, like comedic relief for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's very subtle. Like I love it when she's like, "How'd you figure that out?"
That's what I was gonna say. He's like, Coach,
Say, Coach?
I don't think we made it out of that crash.
How'd you
how'd
guess?
How'd you guess?
You're like, so what's like the hours here? You know,
When's
where's the
curfew?
bathroom? Where's curfew? She's like, I'm not your coach. She's just hilarious.
He survived.
Yeah, he survives. Yeah, she was awesome. She did a great job.
So this is a very small cast.
Yeah. Let's hit it and quit it.
We're going to start with the main cast because that's all we got. We got Otho coming up. Mr. Glenn Shaddix.
Oh man.
Otho is a pretentious prick, art designer, art decorator, or whatever you want to call him, who knows just as much about the supernatural as he does about interior design.
I mean, yes,
Which is
according
so
to him, yes.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need them. We have Otho.
Yes.
Also,
I mean, he did do what he did, though.
He stole a book.
He conjured something, though.
he conjures them to like decease them.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, he
forever.
did something. He did something.
He does.
He damn near sent them to the Lost Souls room, basically.
Oh,
that's where they would have ended up.
right. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yeah. When they open that window,
She said
Yeah.
you're
and they're
killing
like,
them.
that's the Lost Souls room. That's death for the dead.
When they get
You
an
know,
exercise.
when they get exercise, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want no. Mm-mm,
So
you don't
that's
wanna go
where they
there.
would have ended up if they would have completed whatever the hell Otho was doing to
That
him.
little ritual.
You know what I think of him when I think of? I put a spell on you, and he's like, kitchi, kitchi, ya, ya, da, da. Fresh Prince, you guys. One of my favorite episodes is the Halloween one where they go and they're trying to do a seance to contact Trevor.
Right.
And they go to see him
Oh
in the
my
cemetery,
God.
and they put like a curse on the family, on him and the
Oh
family
my
because
God, I
everything.
forgot he was in that episode.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my God, you gotta go and like make it right." And Carlton kept going, "Go, hurry," because he's like trying to get us.
Uh-huh.
He's Macaulay Culkin. I love that fucking episode. You know, I watch every episode of that fucking show, but that is what I always think of him. Other than this,
Yeah,
I
because
think
he
it's-
does like say some shit to Will, and then
Yeah,
Will
he puts his
responds
face in
like,
kitchi, kitchi, ya, ya, da, da. Oh
my
I'm gonna
God.
figure out how we're watching that one tonight. Yeah.
So, like I was saying earlier, Tim Burton has a tendency of casting the same people in his movies. He is also the voice of the mayor
Yes.
in Nightmare
Yep,
Before
and Nightmare
Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Like, you hear it every time. It's like, Jack!
Come home. Where are you, Jack? He switches heads.
Ah,
Yeah, you could definitely tell it's him, and he makes a great mayor. His voice
I
is
loved
awesome
him as
for
a
it.
mayor. Same time that he was doing this movie, he was also working with Winona Ryder on Heathers.
Heathers.
Oh, shut up, girl. Get out of my
Can
head.
y'all get out of each other's brains?
I
Yeah.
can't. Take your shoes off when you walking around in my head,
Oh
girl.
my God.
Yeah, no, I love him. He plays the minister that holds over all the funerals in
Oh my
Heathers.
God.
So we have briefly talked about him in Heathers, and he does a great job in this movie.
He really does.
Thing confused me. This motherfucker comes through the window. He's like, "Why don't you come through the door?" And he says, "Because it's bad luck." What does that mean?
I have no idea.
Have you ever heard of that?
He's a weirdo.
coming
is
in through
that?
the door. Is he not like a vampire and was not invited in?
You see, okay, you know how when we were introduced to him climbing through the window, and he's ripping down like the,
Yeah.
and he like rips down the curtains and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
Maybe
he
he was
goes-
just trying to be
And
unconventional.
she's like, "Artho," and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Why did you just use the door?" He said, "Because it's bad luck." And you're like, "What?"
I
the
guess when you first enter a new home or something. I don't know.
If you ever...
I've never heard that.
I want you
That's
to
one
break
of them
into my house.
pretentious fucking things.
If I move into somewhere, I need you to break in the first time you come to my house.
That's not the first time I've crawled through a window either.
I used to crawl through her window in her kitchen
Quiet.
in San Francisco all the time.
I'm gonna leave that shit alone.
Instead of knocking on the door downstairs, I would climb up.
Climb the whole banister, the stoop from the next door neighbors, shimmy up the patio, and claw and knock on my window.
On the window.
I'd be like,
It was
okay.
easier than them having to walk downstairs.
That's true.
Are you sure?
It was, because there was nothing downstairs. Downstairs was like another, like a small apartment. And then their whole apartment was just literally you had to go up a flight of stairs. So it just worked out better.
I see.
Can I give you a...
Fun fact on Otho?
Yes.
Sure.
He says a line in this movie that kind of opens up your mind to what the afterlife is like. So he says that people who commit suicide end up as civil servants in the afterlife.
Uh-huh.
And we can see this because when we go to the afterlife, the lady who helps them at the window, who's all snappy at them, she said, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't have had my
little
accident. So she's stuck serving because she killed herself. Plus, what was the old lady's name? Their case,
Juno.
Juno. You can notice that she slit her throat.
She smokes her cigarette.
She smokes her cigarette through it. Smoke's coming out of it because she killed herself.
Yeah.
All the people that help them through the office have hung themselves, and they're hanging from the hanging, hung, going through the office.
Now they're in servitude.
Yeah. So when you kill yourself...
Yeah. How do I look? There's no mirrors on this side.
His doesn't make sense. So what did he, like, have his car...
Jump in front of a car?
I was thinking...
Oh. I didn't think of that. I was like, how the fuck did you get smashed and that's you killing yourself? That makes sense.
Or jumping off a building.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
But I think I would go with
he jumped in front of a van or a bus or something like that.
So you can go through the
he's
little...
got some tire marks all over him. He's like, thanks, I've been feeling a little flat.
Yeah.
All right, who's our next cast?
Next cast.
Oh, wait, I have one more fun fact.
No.
Oh, okay.
He passed away in 2000.
Oh my gosh, he's dead?
In 10, yeah. I'm not quite sure what he passed away from. But
it doesn't really say.
Yeah, nothing really kind of told me what he passed away from, but they did play Deo as the last song at his funeral.
No way.
Deo. Daylight's come and me wanna go home. And he went home. He sure went home. So
yeah,
I thought that was a cool.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So
Good actor.
yes,
Yeah.
he was.
Kitchy, kitchy, ya, ya, da, da.
You're putting that on for us tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I can figure out what season because I have most of the seasons.
I
on
know
my
she has
computer.
them all on her computer.
I think it's like season 2
I
or
feel
3.
like they're in the pool house. So it's probably 3.
It's like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a very small cast because we're already talking about Catherine O'Hara.
Oh God, my queen. I love her.
Mora?
Mora.
I need you to watch this show, Schitt's Creek.
I mean, Christopher Guest, though.
Put
Any
it on the
character that she has done with Christopher Guest. Everyone loves a terrier.
Oh my God.
What?
In Best in
The
Show,
Oh,
her and Eugene Levy play.
Eugene Levy. They have known each other for many, many
They are best
years.
friends.
Their chemistry is and they play husband and wife on Schitt's Creek.
Okay.
Alongside his son.
Yeah, they're a writing duo. Well, I mean, Dan did most of the writing, but Eugene is like a producer.
Yeah. Dan
Okay.
Levy, his son is...
It's a family affair. His daughter's in it too.
That's his daughter?
Not the sister. It's the girl in the cafe, Tropical.
That's his daughter?
Yeah, Twyla.
Twyla?
Mm-hmm.
I did not
Wait a minute. Her name's Twyla.
Yeah, in the show, her name is Twyla.
She's the sweetest lady. She works at the cafe.
She's so cute.
Okay.
Anyways, Schitt's Creek is another podcast altogether.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Me and Helen are doing our side podcast called
Shit.
We're floating down Schitt's Creek. On our way down Schitt's Creek. I'm working on the name.
Downwind Schitt's Creek.
Ooh, downwind. Downwind
Sorry,
Schitt's Creek.
Catherine O'Hara.
It's a working title.
It's a working title. But I think Downwind Schitt's Creek is the winner. That's a good one.
Thanks.
Okay.
Well, this may very well be Catherine O'Hara's breakout role.
Because Home Alone was right after it.
Home Alone was right after it.
Kevin!
Yeah.
Kevin! Which is one of my favorite things in this.
Dude, you know that Macaulay Culkin still calls her mom?
I would too.
I would too.
I heard a story. I don't remember what interview it was. It may have been when he was on Joe Rogan or something like that. But Macaulay Culkin was talking about how he hadn't seen Catherine O'Hara in many, many years, pretty much since Home Alone was done.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw her at this event, and the first thing he said was, "Mom," and she still calls him her son.
No.
It was
She called him Kevin. Kevin!
Kevin.
No, she called him son.
No,
My
fuck no.
son.
His name is Kevin.
It is
My
Kevin.
son.
Yeah.
I would call him Kevin. You call me
But-
mom, I'm calling you Kevin.
Macaulay Culkin still calls her mom to this
She's
day.
an awesome mom.
She was an awesome mom.
She was like,
She
look,
would do anything to get back to him. Every time. Every time.
she got back to
fucking
him,
time.
and she could have just waited and literally been 10 minutes later. But she was like, I got to go. If I could be 10 minutes before you guys.
Gotta get to my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really did have a special relationship.
That's
You
really
ever heard
sweet.
of
As big as that family was, it was always her and Kevin.
You
They
ever-
treated him like shit.
Big
They
Dad.
did.
Fucking
Bud.
Bud.
Buzz.
I just
Buzz.
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 I just saw
I wouldn't
him.
let you sleep in my room if you were growing on my ass.
Oh my god.
If I sleep upstairs with Fuller, he wets the bed.
Yeah. Just saw him in Little Monsters. He was the
Little
bully in it.
Monster.
I
I
put it
didn't
on for
watch
my
it yet.
nieces. You never seen Little Monsters?
No.
Fred
didn't-
Savage, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I was thinking of the new Hulu with Lupe.
Oh,
Lupita.
no.
Sorry.
Lupita Nyong'o?
Yeah,
Yes.
she's on a new Hulu film. It's a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was called Little Monsters.
Well, if it is, I'm talking about the 1980s Little Monsters.
Yeah. That's what.
But
I
So
love her.
this bitch is
Catherine O'Hara.
best in motherfucking show.
Uh-huh.
She also appeared in Frankenweenie.
Yes, she did.
A Mighty Wind.
I love her in A
love
Mighty
it.
Wind.
Have you ever seen that one?
There's a kiss
No.
at the
It's
end of
by
a
the
ring.
same person who did
Christopher Guest.
Yeah, Christopher Guest, who did Best in Show, so it's kind of like one of those mockumentaries.
Okay.
But it's like mockumentaries about a bunch of like really weird old folk singers like getting back together for like a festival. It's very funny, and you get to hear her sing. She has a lovely voice.
Well, no,
Okay.
her and Eugene do a couple of duets in the Guest's, Christopher Guest film genre.
On Schitt's Creek.
She does.
No.
Yeah. No, on Schitt's Creek.
Well, Schitt's Creek isn't a Christopher Guest.
No, that's just a
Face
TV
show.
show.
Oh, okay.
That's a Levy project.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
The Levies.
The Levies.
So apparently she's in the new Addams Family movie.
Oh, the
Yes.
animation?
Yeah, which I really want to
She
see.
plays Grandma Frump.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Okay, here's the thing. There's a lot about
I mean, it's an animation.
Addams Family, and if you go back and listen to our Addams Family episode, you'll learn a lot more about their history because they started out as a comic strip back in like the 40s, I think, or the 50s, and then they became a TV show, and then they became the 90s movies that we see. And so the movie that we see now, the animated movie, they look a lot more like what their comic strip personas look like. So
I got you.
they look like their original selves.
I was
And
just really excited, but I thought that it was going to be a live action.
I know you did.
And now that it's not.
I'm still gonna see it though.
Okay.
It looks super cute.
I'm so excited.
It looks super cute.
Well, Nick Kroll's in it as Fester.
Snoop Dogg's in it as
What?
cousin It.
Yeah, he's cousin
You
it.
got to be shitting me.
For Frizz and I don't know
my
if that's what he
God.
sounds like, but I hope so.
I have no idea.
Um,
So something I learned today, Catherine O'Hara met her husband on this project.
she sure did.
He was the production designer.
He sure was.
I didn't know that.
He was feeling her, and I guess she was like kind of flirting with him, and Tim Burton was the one who was like towards the end of shooting was like, dude, you should ask her out. And he said, like, I never thought that I was allowed to, like, talk to the actors, let alone ask them out. But Tim Burton said I could. The director said I should. I should. And so they, like, dated for a long time, and they're still married.
Yeah. His name is Bo Welch. They have 2 kids together.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Oh my God, look at her tear up. You see why I love her? She's just so...
I'm a hopeless romantic.
She is, and I'm not, and so I like to see her get all misty eyes about it because it feels like I'm
really
doing
cute.
it. Yeah, they're
You're
cute.
legitimately
I told
crying
you.
right now.
I told you. Man.
Okay.
Do you guys want to hear? Okay, I know that I'm going to cliff note this really quick. I don't know. Oh, no, I think I already told you about it.
Tell me again.
The slab bet. Did we talk about slab
No.
bet on one of the episodes?
No.
Okay, cliff notes
And
real
it
quick.
sounds like when he doesn't want to talk about it.
Oh no, this.
It's too good of a story not to
Go
talk
for
about.
it, go for it,
Okay,
go
cliff
for it.
notes. All right, so our friend Caitlin, who was from Canada, she was moving out of San Francisco, so we had one more night partying, and we partied our asses off at what bar were we at?
Specs.
Was that Specs?
The postcard.
Oh, we were at Specs, and the other one. What's the other one?
Vesuvio. She got so drunk.
Okay, so I got drunk, and then we went out into this very, very awesome ass alleyway with beautiful murals and shit like that.
It's on Kerouac Street.
Yes. And so we sat there and we were smoking, and I coughed so much that I threw up, and I projectile vomited.
No, but she projectile vomited straight ramen.
Oh, yeah,
and it was
of all the things to throw
and
up.
it was fully
It's college. It's college life, yo. I ate that before we went out.
Yeah, but like ramen, like that's the stuff you throw up, and then all of a sudden there's like a string that's
Yeah.
stuck, and you gotta like pull it out.
Oh my God, you just grossed me out. Anyway, so
I'm
we
thirsty
sat
now.
there. We sat there. We were all talking about like the last time we threw up or whatever, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
"I've never thrown up," and blah 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 blah.
Vomit
blah.
free since '93.
Since '93. Well, so we all made a slap bet. There was 4 of us.
because we were really into slap bets.
Yeah, because of How I Met Your Mother. And so whoever threw up first had to get slapped and buy a drink for
All 4
all
of
of us. Yeah.
Puke and
So-
rally, I like it.
Yep.
Puke and rally. So about, I feel like maybe 3 months,
3 months.
later, I had a housewarming party. This bitch got shit-faced. We were really
Hammered.
drunk because we
There
were...
is a photo of me drinking straight from the wine
Oh
box.
my God, I should show you these photos. of
No
that night.
whizzing the juice.
Yeah.
And I just gotta
Are
say,
you
it
like
was
underneath
sabotage.
it with the spigot?
No, I was holding it up
She
with
was
the
holding
spigot.
it up and
Oh,
put the
okay.
spigot in her mouth and she's doing it. Like, that was a picture. Like, we're taking a picture and she's in the background. Like,
I still think it was sabotage. Like someone was trying to get
we
me
got
out
real
first.
drunk because we ended up on top of my Jeep. Like, on the roof of my Jeep. Anyway,
Yeah, we
so
did.
I look around and I realize that Helen is not around. We made her boyfriend at the time slapback commissioner. And so I saw him and I asked him straight up, like, where the fuck is Helen? You're slapback commissioner. You have to be honest. He was like, she's over there. And this bitch was throwing up and it was the funniest shit ever.
Puking so hard.
So-
Don't look at me.
Yeah, it was one of those.
away.
It was a look away. And so
bad.
maybe a year later.
It was my birthday.
No. Maybe a year later, Helen came over to our house, and my roommate Emily, who was part of the slap bet, was gonna. She was gonna slap. Well, previously she was gonna slap Helen, but when Helen got there, her dog had been like nearly clipped by a car, and she was bawling.
Yeah,
and
it was
she
a
was
bad-
gonna slap her face as soon as she opened the door.
It was bad.
But as soon as she opened the door, she was crying, so we couldn't slap her face. And so, like, a month later, she came over to the house to drop off like some weed for me or something, and she was drinking. We made her drink wine, and so we're like, finish the wine before you get out of here. She finished it, and as soon as the glass left her lips, Emily slapped the shit out of her, and wine spilled all down the wall. We kept it on the wall for a very long time as like
Wow.
a trophy. As like that. You remember the time we slapped that fucking Helen and she spit wine on the wall?
Yeah, I was there. That was amazing.
Then maybe 2 years later, I fucking eventually ended up slapping a bitch. It was
It
at
was
a
your
Christmas.
birthday.
It was a Christmas
It was
party.
a Christmas party because I got her this. Okay, this is fucked up, and I'm telling this one.
You can tell.
This
It was
is-
not fucked up. It was
This
very
is
good.
fucked up. So I get her this cute ass print of Prince riding a unicorn.
I still have it. Love it.
Yeah, remember when this cliff note was supposed to be quick?
Oh, sorry.
Nope, keep going.
So I give her that, and for some reason we had drawn attention to ourselves, and people
For some reason.
were watching
Oh
us.
no, I made sure there was attention brought because I knew
can't
what her
remember-
gift was going to be,
I can't
which was her
remember.
motherfucking slap.
So she goes, "Oh yeah, I got you something too," and she goes to pick something out of her bag, and then just goes, "Whew," and the entire because it was a big ass party.
It was a big
They all
party.
go. Like, it instantly, like, pin drop silence.
Yes.
Except for the cackle of us.
And then all of a sudden, we both started laughing so hard, and Zenobia screams, "The bitch had it coming!"
She had it coming. I waited. I was going to do it on her graduation day in front of her mama and her sister. And her
Yeah,
dad.
but I
was gonna
canceled
do
that.
everything.
I canceled that.
She canceled it. And I was like,
Like, you
ooh.
can't slap. My parents would not be, they'd be like,
To be honest with you, I don't care. It would have
I'm
been
more
so
picturing
funny.
the silence of the party, and then Zenobia's just the bitch at it comes.
Caitlin Martin is still the one to not punch me. Anyways.
Yeah, so.
Ow, my side hurts.
All right, sorry, fast clip notes. That was long clip notes. You can cut whatever you want. Okay, so.
I'm not cutting shit. Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara.
She also did the voice of the Mama Monster House, which is another little
Oh, did she?
spooky.
I love that movie.
I love that movie too. It scares my nieces, but we're.
Can we talk about her outfits in this movie?
I don't know if you know this, but it is written down. It says Delia's fashion.
It's so great.
So let's talk about the glove, which I have a theory.
Okay.
I believe that the glove that is wrapped around her head and it comes out to the front, little look cute, is the other mate glove to the glove that she wears during the dinner party because she only wears one long glove.
Ah.
Here's another thing. So the dad wears a red sweater.
Yes, he does.
In one of the scenes.
Yes,
and
he
the
does.
Scenes later when she's cooking for the dinner party, she's wearing that same exact sweater, but as pants.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
The
This
red
bitch.
sweater that he's wearing in the office.
She shimmies it down.
And she wears it as,
so
like-
she puts her legs through the arms.
So
That's so funny.
I don't know what she does with the hole for the head,
Easy
but
she sticks his head in it. Ba-dum-bum.
Head for
But
head.
yeah, she
she adds some like suspenders to it, and that's the rest is history.
It kind of looks like hammer pants.
I didn't notice that. I'm gonna look for it the next time I
Look
watch it now.
for it.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Her fashion is amazing. I have another fun fact about her that it makes me super happy.
What's that?
So the dinner scene, right? The dancing scene, it was going to be a song by the Ink Shots. Do you know that? I don't know who they are, but some band named the Ink Spots was
I
going
have
to
no
have
idea
their
who they
song
are.
as the dance for the dinner scene. But Jeffrey Jones and Catherine O'Hara suggested that the music be calypso music.
I like that.
So yeah, so that's where we get the Dale. Dale. It's because of them.
It's a perfect song for that scenario.
Daylight come and me one. Oh, oh.
Like if they chose a different song, I don't know if it would have played as well.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because
especially with that 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
Daylight's coming. Like you see them like at first very scared of like what they're doing, like oh my god, you know stuff's moving out
Yeah,
of control.
what the fuck is going on?
But
But,
then-
at the same time, they're enjoying it.
You see them
Absolutely.
like
You can see whether they're
Otho,
dancing
like-
or yeah.
Yeah, Otho closes his eyes and starts tapping the
ice bucket.
The ice bucket. But at
The-
the same time, he opens his eyes right after, and he's
What
like,
the
"What the
fuck?
fuck is going on?"
Yeah, the girl that sits next to him who's all super catty. Wait,
The Asian girl.
yeah, time out. Is she? She has a line where he's like, you know, I know as much about fashion as I know about whatever
Interior design.
interior design as I know about the afterworld. Whatever the line is, I can't even think about it right now. But whatever the line is, and she goes, "Oh, the supernatural," and she goes, "Oh, is that what they're calling you guys these days? Is that like a dig on him being gay?
I think so.
Is that what that's supposed to be?"
She's just a little bitch.
But she looks like she's feeling herself because she looks scared, and then she starts shimmying, and she's like, "Fuck yeah, this feels so good."
Well, he was even saying earlier in that conversation that she tried to commit suicide or something like that before.
Is that where we get the silver
civil servant? Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Huh.
Okay.
Like, she's just salty. She's just one of those people that just wants to shit on everything. Mm-hmm. You know? She turns her nose up at... She's a high society...
It's the way she can interact with these high society people.
Yeah.
Take people down a notch.
Uh-huh. Like, they're never impressed with anything.
Those New Yorkers.
But Catherine O'Hara is so on it in that scene. Like, she is so expressive. Because she studied at Second City, right? In Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And so, like,
I would say in Ontario. She's Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian. What's the other one called?
Second City.
Is it Second City? The Ontario one?
Oh, they have an Ontario Second City?
Yeah.
Wow, damn.
Started in Canada.
Yeah, she's a Canadian.
Yeah.
And I didn't really
good
realize.
friends with John Kenny for many, many years.
Yes.
And gave a...
They were very close.
Yeah. He passed on her 40th birthday.
I need Uncle Buck to be on this show because that's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Or Summer Rental next summer. But she also was during the opening ceremonies for the Winter Games when it was in Whistler. In Canada.
When it was in Canada.
In Canada. Well, I wanted to, shout out.
Saskatchewan.
Show you guys.
She's a huge Canadian.
Do it. You do the voice good.
I don't do the voice good.
Did you not do it?
I don't remember.
Hey, guys.
What's up, ladies?
What's up, ladies? Did you hear his voice? Oh, my God.
Everything was on steroids except his voice. Oh, Caesars.
What's up, ladies? Grown-ups.
You guys.
Listen to our Grown-ups episode.
I never saw Grown Ups.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
It's good. It's a funny movie.
Can I give you a fun fact?
Yes, you can.
This movie won an Oscar
What did it win for?
for best makeup.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
it did. And it should have. Because it was great makeup.
Yeah. I think it should have won for a couple of things. Best makeup for sure.
Special effects.
Best, maybe production design.
Production design.
During that time.
Fashion. Because, like we said, she turned a fucking sweater into pants and a glove into a headband. I understand because my mom just got, like, one of her friends' husbands died and she gave her a bunch of ties to do things with. And she got some ascots. Like, those fancy ties that are, like, puffy. And I totally took it and used it as like a fucking head tie. Perfect. It fit perfect.
I like it.
I feel it.
I like it very much.
Can I give you another fun fact while we're doing this?
Sure.
So everyone in this movie, when they die, they show up as however they died, right?
Uh-huh. Yes.
So, you cut your wrist, you get cut in half, you catch on fire, whatever. Your afterlife body is that. Except for our stars.
Yeah.
They drown. So they should be wet the entire movie.
That's what I was just thinking.
But they're not.
Uh-huh.
They're only wet for the first scene when they walk into the house. They're wet and they sit by the fire. Tim Burton decided that he didn't want to do this because he thought it'd be too uncomfortable for the actors to be wet the entire
Yeah, they'd get sick fucking after day 3.
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
It does.
It makes a little sense in case
And
you ever
that
noticed
would be
that.
a pain in the ass continuity-wise.
Yeah.
You
So
like
Constantly be wet.
Keep them wet.
Just wet the actors. I don't
Just
know
like
if...
it's spritzed.
I think Alec Baldwin would have a problem with it.
Just wet them. Like, just put oil so it looks like you're wet.
But
And
even
then
that only lasts for a little while.
That's true.
They'd have to spritz them between every take.
They would need like a spritz. I would have been a spritzer.
Yeah. Just spritzing their faces, spritzing their hair.
I'd be a
spritzing
year
their
old,
clothes.
but yeah.
I'd be like, let me spritz you, Mr. Baldwin, as I'm a toddler.
Let me spritz you.
I want to give you one more fun fact.
What you got?
Because this one's a really good one.
Nope.
Beetlejuice was the first DVD sent out by Netflix in 1998.
No shit.
Brr, brr, brr. So somebody, when they were like, this is a really cool company, I think I should, give it a try. All right, babe, what movie do you want to get? Beetlejuice. Boom.
Fuck yeah.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. That's what he said to her. And it came in 2 to 3 days.
Yes, it did.
I remember that life.
Yeah, I remember that life.
From what I hear, they still do offer like DVDs.
They do.
They still have an offer.
I don't know.
I stopped it, but I might have to subscribe to it again because of the show. Because sometimes I can't find it's hard
Every
for me
once
to
in a while,
find
we can't get a hold of the movie that we need to talk about.
So I might take it up.
It's difficult sometimes.
I would believe so. You guys are downloading constantly.
So yeah, we gotta find.
Or,
No,
I
we're
mean,
not.
purchasing legitimately all of these films.
We have to
on all
find
forms.
streaming sites.
And streaming sites.
That we can use. Cut it out.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
All
So
right.
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones.
No. Oh, no.
And Lenny's last time on our episode, our show.
I'm in the behind the scenes of cocktails.
Next episode from jail.
Thanks.
Jeffrey Jones plays the dad. His whole fucking goal is just to relax.
He's like, I came here to relax. Y'all just keep bugging me.
Yeah.
Asking me questions. She's like, the house is haunted. Bitch, get away. I'm just trying to sit here and read my magazine.
Seriously, they won't leave him alone. All he wants to do is relax. That's the reason why he came out to Connecticut in the first place.
So wait, relax doesn't mean to be alone.
For him, it does. He just wants to get in touch with nature. He
Must
just
be in
wants
the
to
zone.
fucking chill.
So you brought me here so you could be by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He just wants to sit. Sometimes men just want to sit
Apparently.
and zone out.
He's like, please
It's
don't.
the best.
It's like, don't touch this room.
That's my favorite part of his character. He doesn't want them to mess with the study.
Yeah, just leave
It's like,
this
Leave
just
it.
leave this room alone.
To be honest with you, I would feel the same way.
Yeah,
I would
give me
be
one fucking
super
room.
happy that there's a bunch of books in there that I can read.
Except for the wallpaper. I can't get behind their wallpaper.
It's
just-
1988. It's 88. People were all about the wallpaper. Back then.
I love Delia's designs.
No.
I love that whole house. I especially love it when they're outside with that perfect background and like the forest is all behind
One,
them.
I do love
I
their
love that
like
scene.
fake little window pane. It's a weird thing.
What is the point of that?
The only thing that I would add to that is
The other walls?
no, like a top so that I can have shade when I'm sitting there.
Yeah,
That's like
because
the
they're
only.
both really pasty.
That's the only thing that I
They're
would
like-
fucking change because that actually is a cool.
They're gonna get
It's
burned.
cool. I get that cool like modern thing, but the inside of the house is cold.
Sure.
I hate it.
It's dark.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
I like it.
Well,
It
we
is-
will not share that house
It
together.
is
I'm gonna tell
interesting how they do that, though. How they go
Yeah.
to see Juno, then all of a sudden they come back and
It was
they don't
3
know where the
months.
fuck they are. And it's been 3 months and
It's
they've
been 3
redone
months.
the entire house.
If they were gone for he was there for 2 seconds and it was 2 hours. They're like 10 minutes was like 30. That's 3 months.
3 months. I had almost given up. I was about to leave. I do
about to
have other
leave.
clients.
Yeah.
Yeah. She takes off. She gives them the spiel and then takes off.
All right.
But it starts out as such a warm, like, craftsman type of home. And then they get their hands on it and just, like, completely change everything.
I mean, I wouldn't change everything except their decor, but the layout of the house was nice. Like where he's like, it's not a big, open. Somebody says, "Oh, natural flow." And I'm like, it is because everywhere they walk through a door and they walk out of a door. Like every room has 2 doors. That is an awesome flow you have there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they walk into a room that walks into the bathroom that walks out of the bathroom into a hallway. You're like, this is fucking dope. I love this.
You can get to anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that he does a fucking great job. Another New York native, actually. He's born in Buffalo. He,
You
we
know-
talked about him before. What movie did we talk about him on?
Ferris Bueller.
We haven't done Ferris Bueller yet.
Boom, boom, boom.
But he did. He's Edward R. Rooney in Ferris Bueller. He was Dr. Walter Jennings in Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
And say what you want, I like Howard the Duck.
I love Howard the Duck.
It-
It's weird and I like it. I'll wear a shirt that says it. I liked Howard the Duck.
That's actually a fantastic shirt. And you can
Right.
have like Howard's face on the front and then his little tail on the back of the shirt.
Oh my god, did you guys just make some like fan
We
shirt?
just
Yeah, we
created
did.
a fan shirt.
I'll go to Marshall's after this.
Mine would say Howard the Duck.
Howard the
The
Duck.
Yeah, so he's also in that and Ferris Bueller, which I fucking love. He gets kicked in the face.
Yes, he does.
I feel like that's when we talked about him was Dirty Dancing and other things.
Oh, that's right. He's in Dirty Dancing.
No, he's not in Dirty
No, he's
Dancing.
not Dirty Dancing.
But the girl from Dirty Dancing is in Ferris Bueller.
He's in How High. That's when we talked about him.
We did talk about him. He's the president.
He's the president.
We did talk about him. You're right.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
That's what it is. And we're going to talk about him again.
How High, you remember How High?
Mm-hmm.
And Method Man marries, or he starts dating the president's daughter.
Yes.
He's the president.
Oh my God.
And he gets them all
No,
high.
Redman does.
Oh, Redman, yeah. And they take the pictures and they're like,
I forgot about that.
You're right. We did talk about him.
Yep. And we're going to talk about him again when we do Who's Your Caddy.
And who's your cat?
Who's your motherfucking
You're
caddy?
right. You told me.
I
Like,
only
we
got
talked about
one
a couple
hole
people.
in. So you shot a low score.
It's funny. Yeah. I don't really have much fun facts. Oh, he is in Ed Wood.
He is in Ed Wood.
Another
He is.
Tim Burton movie. I really need you to watch that. It's
I'll get on
nice
it.
love letter.
He is extremely tall from what I hear. Or actually from what I've seen. He, Joe ran into him once when he was living out here in LA. And it is his favorite picture. He took a picture with Jeffrey Jones. He's like, dude, I got a picture with homeboy from Howard the Duck.
That was his thing.
That was the text message that I got.
It's like, dude,
Oh my God.
I took a picture with Ferris Bueller's Principal. That's
He
what I
ran
was
into him
saying.
at like Vaughn's or something like that.
That LA life, you guys, you run into them at the gas station,
And the grocery
the
store.
grocery store, Target. You know, they shop too. You see them.
Sometimes they do yoga in your restaurant, and you're like, oh, cool.
Who did that?
What?
Courtney Love
Oh, what are you talking about?
at Ludlow in DTLA. She was having breakfast, and then all of a sudden just decided to start doing yoga in the middle of the restaurant.
Yeah, that sounds like Courtney Love's ass.
You're like, excuse me. Oh, make me over. That's all I want to hear.
Oh my god.
Okay. So,
So, Jeffrey Jones has had a great career thus far, and he's still going. In this particular movie, I think he does a great job. You know, he's playing this real estate developer who has had too much stress in New York and doesn't want to die at 50, so he moves to Connecticut, and he's just trying to bring his stress levels down by relaxing.
Exactly.
he's like, I've
Only
already been
problem
here.
is he's married to Delia.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's also an opportunist himself.
He is.
He does get dragged back into it.
Yeah, he
I
has
do-
his ambitious side.
I like where he's like, I've already been here 10 minutes and I heard my stress levels are already down. And he's like rocking. But
It's perfect.
I do love when Delia yells at him. She's like, and if you do not let me decorate this house
And make it
leave
my
me
own,
alone,
I will go insane, and I will take you with me.
Okay.
Yeah. It's so good.
Okay.
Okay.
It is kind of weird where she licks his
Yeah.
nose, though.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't know
fucking
what that
creepy.
is. She's like,
Character choice.
You know what I never noticed when I was a kid? When Lydia says that you can't scare her, she's sleeping with Prince Valium
Prince
tonight.
Valium tonight.
In other
Yeah,
words,
as a
she's popping
kid.
them pills.
As a
She's
kid,
a
I
pill
didn't.
popper.
I didn't notice that until I was an adult. But yeah, she out there. That's why she don't wake up. She's just
Yeah, she
Sits
doesn't
up,
notice
turns
the
TV
ghost.
off.
She's just
Nope.
like, shut the fuck up.
So funny.
She thinks it's the TV that's being loud.
she's pissed you cut holes in her sheets.
Oh my God.
Egyptian cotton
$300 sheets.
$300 sheets thread count. So yeah,
Well, it's time to talk about your girl,
Ooh, ooh.
Miss Winona Ryder.
Yeah. She's such a babe.
But we do share one thing in common.
That is not my phone.
We're open.
Nope.
Open to learning about the world.
what the fuck is this?
The fuck was that?
Discovering
It sounds like your iPad.
It is my iPad.
the world is open to you.
There's no video going on. What the hell is
The
that?
world is open to you.
I don't know what that was, but I didn't like it.
It's still there.
It's on another tab.
Can I run to the bathroom really quick?
Sure, because we got to figure this out.
I'm so sorry.
There we go.
It was Winona.
Winona Ryder visiting us through the tablet. I don't know how that happened. Creepy ass shit. So, yeah, we're on Miss Winona Ryder. And this is technically, I don't know which movie came first. Beetlejuice or Heathers.
She filmed them at the same time. Not the same time, same year.
Same year. But we don't know which one she filmed first.
I don't know which one came out first.
They both came out in 1988.
I don't know what time. When did it? This one came out in
March, right?
March. They were one right after the other, whichever one it was.
Well, at this time, she was still an unknown.
I feel like Heather's came out first because I don't remember mentioning Beetlejuice.
Okay. Well, she was struggling to get auditions, and she kept losing roles to Homegirl from the Goonies.
Yeah.
But after this, she could do whatever the hell she wanted. Because there were some people that were being considered for this movie. Oh, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and get it. I see you itching to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, if you want me to. Seems like...
If I want you to, it sounds like you want you to.
Okay, so for Lydia, here's some of the people that turned down the roles. Juliette Lewis,
Juliette Lewis, really?
Sarah Jessica Parker,
Okay.
Brooke Shields, and Molly Ringwald.
I think the only one that may have done pretty good would have been Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other ones
'Cause
were
she-
not right for
because
it.
she actually weird.
Yeah.
In a good way.
She's already
I
kind
love
of
her.
weird.
But she kind of were.
She's a weirdo and I love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she, I mean, you know, Renona Wider, we already talked about her in Heathers, and we will definitely talk about her again whenever I get around to picking Girl Interrupted, one of my faves.
Isn't that the one she was nominated for?
She was nominated for that one, so
Yeah, she got back-to-back nominations. First for Little Women and then for Girl Interrupted.
I love Little Women, which I hear they're making a remake.
They're remaking it.
I don't know who's in it, but
Hermione,
okay. She's not American.
she's Meg, the eldest. And then Joe is going to be played by the
If
young...
she cannot do the accent, she has no business in it. I'm still angry about Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Wait, 'cause she could do
technically,
a French accent?
She cannot do a French accent.
No.
nobody really did a French.
Well, yeah, no one was doing a really French accent.
Yeah, that's hard to
But she
put
did
on
a
her.
British accent.
If I'm gonna be mad at anything, it's the girl singing, not her accent.
Yeah, that too.
So,
That was the year for singing wasn't really important in Hollywood.
remember that one year
When
when
nobody
singing?
cared whether you can sing or not, and they just put you in musicals.
They're like, you look like Belle. Let's just put you in there.
I'll put you in that movie.
So many people that should have done that better.
I saw Beauty and the Beast in 4D. You know when they do that sensory shit?
Oh,
I
yeah.
smelt the musk of the beast and I never needed to do that.
What the fuck?
Like when he takes the bath and he like shakes off, I got like misted and I was
like
like,
a wet dog.
why the fuck did that just happen?
I've only done 4D ones, and it was for Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Fast and Furious one was really good.
Interesting.
Okay.
Smelled like burned gasoline and stuff.
Yeah, and like they jerked you around like you were in the car. It was like
Ooh.
super cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fun
Back to-
fact, we were just filming this show that I'm working on. I'm doing set dressing. We're filming on the same street where they filmed Fast and Furious, where it's Toretto's market / garage and stuff.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Too
so I was like
fast.
walking to my truck
Too
and I was like,
fast.
I know this street.
Oh my god,
I'm
that's
too
So
so
like
fast for
I
y'all.
took a picture and it's the same frame as when Letty pulls around the corner in her 97 240 SX.
Yeah,
And
where's
then all the
Vin
guys
Diesel
are
at?
following behind her.
Ah, that's so cool.
Where's Vin Diesel?
I'd show you. I don't have my phone with me.
I'm too fast for y'all. Yeah, so Renona Ryder also shows up in another Tim Burton movie, which definitely will be on this.
Which one?
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, she does.
Which I thought about if we ever
I
do
love that
it.
movie.
I kind of don't know what drink I'm going to do now since we already did Edward 40 Hand.
Yeah, so I was.
no.
I thought you did Edward 40 Hands for her.
No, we did that for house party.
We just did
Oh,
it
that
because it
makes
was like
sense.
a house party game.
That is a super house party game. No,
Yeah.
no, good score, good score.
But I'll find us some like.
We'll find something.
I'll find something, but.
Tons.
We'll have some ambrosia salad.
And the second time, Johnny Depp did a barber character for Tim Burton.
Oh, that's
The
true.
Dean
Sweeney
and Bobby
Todd
on Fleet
and-
Yeah.
Street.
And he was a barber in Edward Scissorhands.
She also turned down Sleepy Hollow. I wonder if that was, but by this time, her and Johnny were
Had broken up.
exes.
Yeah.
So maybe she just didn't want to work with
She's
him.
like, if you
Yeah,
don't add another
absolutely.
zero, I don't want to be with my
No,
ex.
I'm pretty sure they have a contract where they can't work together ever again.
Really?
Yeah, they did not end on good terms.
Good to know.
Well, Johnny Depp doesn't seem like the best
Boyfriend? No.
boyfriend, so I can see that. Winona Ryder is...
Are we gossiping right now,
So,
bitches?
you know, we throw a little gossip, a little tea and tea and shade.
As
up
you
in
got
here.
your wrist flex with the drink.
Yeah, she does a lot of good things. And also now she has a resurgence in the fucking Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Killing
Oh my
it,
God.
being the leading
Dude.
lady.
Tell me why my magnets don't work.
Young.
He was like, you stood me up at a restaurant because you went to ask a fucking teacher why magnets didn't stick on your refrigerator.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, look.
Young actresses, you want to learn how to act, watch Winona Ryder in Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It is a acting lesson in every episode.
And I would tell you to definitely watch season 1 because that is where you get to see her
Dude.
true craziness.
Yes.
She's just doing independent activities, dude.
All
From
the time.
trying to plug in the telephone to the lights that she's trying to connect and all that shit.
Also season 2. where
It's
she's
fucking fantastic.
The
Where she's trying
lighting,
to-
that whole lighting
Yeah.
technique, and then the maps in the second
the
one.
maps. That's what I was saying. The second one where they're running around the house with the maps.
Uh-huh.
That was
Brilliant.
cool. If you don't watch Stranger Things, you need to ask somebody because that shit is the fucking greatest.
Never heard of Mermaids with Christina Ricci and Cher?
Yeah.
Oh my
Christina,
God.
Christina Ricci did end up in
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, so I guess she took her spot. Huh?
Yeah, she took her spot.
The little sister.
Well, Winona also has a new series coming out. It's called The Plot Against America. It's a TV miniseries.
Okay.
All right.
So it's 6 episodes. She plays a character named Evelyn Finkel.
Finkel.
But it's an interesting title, The Plot Against America.
I know. I was like, I'm kind of interested.
I don't know what it's about. I mean, all it says is characters live in an alternate history in which Franklin D. Roosevelt was defeated in the U.S. presidential election of 1940 by Charles Lindbergh.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
So
okay.
FDR never became president.
And he was huge during
Yes,
World
he
War II.
was. Yes, he was.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
I'm
Yeah,
intrigued.
I want to see
I'll
this
give it a
shit.
chance. She also was in Black Swan.
Winona Ryder? Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes!
She's the older ballerina, prima ballerina that ends up getting replaced.
She's the one that gives that speech to Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I wish I saw her in that. And I was like, oh,
God, I loved her.
She's so fucking
yeah.
good.
She was
She's so good. She's a
in-
classic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's something else that makes
Yeah. Did you know that she offered to do Heathers for free?
I would do the Heathers.
Like
for free.
she auditioned for Heathers and it didn't go very well, so she went straight to the mall and did like a whole makeover thing.
Oh, that's right.
And she came back and did her second audition. She's like, I will do this movie for free.
She wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you love it that much, hell yeah.
Against her agent's wishes as well.
I'm sure.
They're like, this is career suicide. You can't do this movie. It's like, fuck you, I'm doing this movie.
Fuck you, I'm doing, and it was great.
Yeah.
It's got the
Clearly, we don't understand each other.
She was like, lick it up, baby. Lick it up. She's also in Mr. Deeds with Adam Sandler, which is one of my
Mr. Deeds.
Oh my God.
Plays Babe Bennett.
Babe, and they.
What the hell is Babe?
So yeah, I love me some Winona Ryder. Always looking forward to seeing her, and
She
she
can do
plays
no
that
wrong.
dark and angsty and twisty personality just so well, and
And she was
especially
in
back then.
Dracula with Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Keanu Reeves did Dracula?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
When?
In the 90s.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I totally almost forgot this weird fun fact. You ready? Okay, so when I told you that they were supposed to do Beetlejuice in Hawaii or whatever, one of the writers that they had on point for writing that would be Kevin Smith.
I love Kevin
wow.
Smith.
But he turned it down because he was doing Superman Lives. Have you ever heard of that movie? Good, because it's never been made. But he was writing the script for it for Nicolas Cage,
Nikki C.
who was going to
Fucking
play
Nicolas Cage.
Superman.
No.
Stop it.
I need you to
I'm
look
done.
up these pictures, you guys. If you are not driving, please look up Superman Lives. Nikki C. Fucking Superman, and he has like these weird long black hair, and
No.
it's just weird. It's
Kevin
just weird.
Smith.
Yeah, yeah. And they also wanted Tim Burton to direct that.
A young Nicolas Cage doing Superman.
C.
Nikki C.
Nikki C, yes.
He's got a special place. I just watched Face Off last night.
This is literally why I brought it up, because I know how much you like
I
have a space
love
for him.
Nikki C.
I mean, he's great. And he probably could get big enough. Like, you remember how big he got in Con Air.
I just need you to.
Back-
Put the baby back in the box.
I just need you to look at the pictures, you guys.
Why
Of
did
fucking him as Superman.
The bunny.
It's weird.
Why didn't you just leave the bunny alone?
I love it.
All right. Well, we are at home stretch here. We are on our top 3 actors of this movie,
Yes.
starting with Mr. Alec Baldwin,
Eric Baldwin.
Greatest actor of all time. you guys.
greatest actor of all time. He's so fucking good, dude.
Oh.
He is fucking good.
He's out of his mind to a certain degree, but damn, is he good?
I want to say that it took until I was an adult to realize that that was him in this movie.
Really?
Yes.
I saw the behind the scenes interviews with him, and he's very much like that 80s like man about town.
Yeah, he's
Like-
a Baldwin.
He's the eldest.
Yeah, he is the Baldwin.
He's the oldest Baldwin brother.
Most successful Baldwin.
Yeah, that too. But when he's doing these interviews, like you see the character in the movie, and then you see him off doing the backstage interviews. It's like, wow, they really do transform him into this character. He's playing a character. He's not playing Alec Baldwin.
Well, Alec Baldwin, the real Alec Baldwin, he disliked this movie tremendously.
Really?
Yeah, he does not like this movie.
Oh my god, really?
He is very unhappy with his portrayal of this character in the movie.
That's interesting.
His performance was not up to par for Mr. Alec Baldwin. So it's a movie that he does not enjoy.
He's not proud of this movie?
He's not proud of it like we are proud of it.
Huh.
Alec, I think you should give it a second look.
Alec
I mean,
Baldwin,
he's not meant to be
more than what he is.
Yeah, he's made to progress the story along to a certain degree. You know, he's not supposed to be flash or flamboyant or anything like that. If any case, that is why you have Beetlejuice there. He's there to offset Beetlejuice.
Exactly. He kind of
So-
brings back the normality of being dead.
Yeah, that ghosts can be good people at the same time.
All right, what's your favorite Alec Baldwin performance in anything?
30
Oh,
Rock.
fuck.
Carol, 30 Rock, all day. I love him in Departed as well.
I love him in Departed.
I love him in, what is that one movie?
I like when he knocks out the cameraman. Can I talk to you for a second?
you
Whack! You fucked us!
did fuck us.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, which I would love
Grabs
to do
his
that
nuts
movie.
way too much in that movie.
He's Alec Baldwin.
He is
He can
Alec
do whatever
Baldwin.
he wants.
That is such a character trait, though. Like, I know like men in real life that do that, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
I mean, he does it on purpose for a
For-
reason.
exactly.
Like, he's saying, like, as he's grabbing his nuts, he's saying, we're gonna get this fucker. Mm-hmm. You know? It's definitely not because he's fiddling with his balls or anything
no,
like that.
exactly.
Might be Glenn Ross.
Glengarry Glen Ross is good.
He's damn good in that one.
I don't remember.
You don't remember Glenn Ross.
Give me a, run it down.
Glenn
Run it down now.
Glenn Ross is, it was made in 1992. He's only in it for the beginning, basically. But this movie is him, it's Jack Lemmon, Al Pacino,
Oh,
Ed Harris.
You're right. I have seen it, and he's only in it literally for like
He's
10 minutes.
literally in it for the very
and
beginning.
he comes in, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all about that movie.
I'm trying to remember other Alec
Yeah,
Baldwin
written by
films.
David Mamet, of all people.
There
Oh,
was one.
love
What's the
David
one?
David Mamet is the best,
I
dude.
can't remember the name.
Oleander.
One in him and Whoopi.
Him and Whoopi,
Yeah,
what did they work on together?
Ghost of Mississippi. That's what it's called. Him and
Whoopi?
yes, James Woods. I believe it's based on a true story. Like James Woods was like a cop that was like in Mississippi that killed like a little girl, and he got away with it. And then they take him to trial like many years later for this crime. And Alec Baldwin is like the young plunky like lawyer that's helping, and the little black girl that was dead, the mom is Whoopi. And they have like James Wood goes into the courtroom as like an old man and explaining like, I killed that nigger girl, like blah blah blah. It's very racist but very like deep and very well told story. And Alec Baldwin's like, I'm not gonna let you get away with you killing this little girl, whether she's white or black, it doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, really good with James Wood, and Alec Baldwin does a really good job with that as well.
Gotcha.
I forgot
Came out in the 90s, I believe. Yeah, 96.
I forgot to mention, I got to see Alec Baldwin on Broadway in a straight play with Anne Heche.
And coaches.
And,
I'm sorry. I wanted to remember.
It's called 20th Century.
Okay.
And it was in 2000, he did it, the stint was 2003, 2004 with my drama thespian company. And got to see him perform this play, and he was phenomenal. Like,
was he?
Breathtaking. Like, stole the whole show.
I mean,
Incredible.
I could totally see that.
And
Yeah,
he is
absolutely. He's got such a personality about him.
His voice is just so like
and the
regal.
way theater is with the presence that's on stage,
Yeah.
it resonates through the entire seats, against the walls, and it embodies every part of the room. And it's so cool because the whole production is they're on a train. The 20th Century is a train, and it's all about him being on the train with Anne Heche's character, who is very scandalous, and it's really good. It's actually, I mean, it was a really great straight play.
Well, Alec Baldwin also shows up in Will and Grace.
Yes, he does. He's
He's Karen's lover.
He's Karen's lover.
Oh my god, he's like the CIA guy or
He's like that weird. I don't remember what
he's
he
like a
was.
secret agent or something, right?
She's having an affair with him.
He has been on there since 2005.
Yeah, because he does show up in the new
also
season.
doing Saturday Night Live simultaneously since 2007.
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, because he is one of the, if not the most celebrities to host.
Well, he got really close with Tina Fey.
Yeah.
And she has a lot of pull on SNL.
She
still.
does. And now that Voldemort is in office, he can do a great impression of him.
He can do a great
I
impression.
love that
of
you
him.
just called him Voldemort. That just made my day.
Oh, we do not say his name here.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You don't even need to say anything more.
Yeah. So he's, I call him Voldemort.
Yeah.
So him doing those, he's killing it. He's back in the...
Yeah, he's still killing it, and
still
he's
killing it.
got Boss Baby 2 coming out soon.
I'm not going to lie, Boss Baby was not the worst.
No, let's...
It was not the worst.
It's
It wasn't
horrible.
the worst, but it didn't need to be made also.
I was going to say it was not the worst. And they have like a TV show, and the girls watch it all the time. And
There's a TV show.
he doesn't do the voice for the TV show.
Of course he doesn't do the voice of the TV show.
But-
You can't pay him that much.
Yeah, no. Not for a Netflix. Oh, Netflix good, I guess.
Okay, well,
Next up.
Gina Davis.
Ah.
Oh my God, Gina Davis.
I've never heard of this fantastic Oscar-winning bitch.
Are you kidding me? Dottie Henson, hello.
Hello.
Dottie Henson, hello. The
Oh my
diamonds.
God.
I can't
the
wait
Queen
to
of
do.
Diamonds.
The
Yes,
Queen of
we call her.
Diamonds.
I cannot wait to do fucking A League of Their Own.
Wait, what is
Baby,
it?
better
All
run.
American.
Hear the call. The time has come for one and all to play ball.
We
We're
are
the members of the All-American team. We come from cities near and far. We got Canadians, woo!
Irish
ones and Swedes. We're one for one, we're one for all, we're all American.
That's such a great song.
It's
Oh my
so
God.
good.
Okay, can we start over? Let's do League of Their Own now.
All right, you guys, Take 2 on this
And that's
episode.
our group costume this year. We're
we're gonna be peaches.
Rockford peaches,
Oh my
baby.
god, I
Yes.
would love to dress up as Jimmy Dugan.
Oh my god, you'd be so good.
Fuck yeah.
He takes
However,
forever in the
I'm
bathroom.
spitting on
With the-
somebody's
remember,
shoes.
Madonna grabs the watch, like, give me a watch.
It's gotta be a world record.
That's got to be Madonna's best film,
Mm-hmm.
for
Possibly.
sure.
Yeah.
You didn't like Desperately Seeking Susan?
It was good.
She
It's
didn't know
not
how to
a
act
league of their
then.
own,
It's
though.
not. It's not a league of
She
their
didn't know
own.
how to act back then,
No, she didn't.
but it's still a good movie.
Played
Still
just.
a good movie. Gina Davis.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl? All right, anyway,
We
Gina
can't not
Davis. You know what one of my favorite movies of hers is?
Stuart Little.
No, stop it. Yeah, Stuart Little's
No,
great.
because I mean, she's got this movie. She's got Thelma Louise. She's got
Yes.
A League of Their Own. She's
Yes.
got so many movies. A little known movie called Hero with Dustin Hoffman.
I don't think I know this.
So Dustin Hoffman is just your average guy, and he ends up saving Gina Davis's life in this movie. And I think they're on like a burning plane or something like that.
Whoa.
A burning plane.
Yeah,
Whoa, snakes on a plane.
yeah.
Whoa, whoa,
Stretch,
whoa, whoa,
stretch
whoa.
the imagination.
Whoa.
There's
Let me
snakes.
find
You're
it.
right. What am I thinking?
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
There is a
So
reason why you can't
she-
smoke on planes anymore, people.
'Cause there's snakes.
No, because there's fire.
Oh. Because there's snakes on it, bitch. And they don't like you smoking.
I gotta get these motherfucking snakes.
off this motherfucking plane.
Okay, so
Sorry.
in Hero, the log line is a not so nice man rescues passengers from a crashed airliner, only to see someone else take the credit. So he didn't want credit for saving these people's lives.
But someone
Dustin
else was,
Hoffman. However, Gina Davis is a reporter in this movie, and so she's constantly trying to find Dustin Hoffman, the man who actually saved her life.
So Hook saved her life, but
Yes.
he don't take any fucking.
You don't take any credit. And for some reason, and they couldn't find him because there was like no fingerprints or something like that. And
they didn't
there's a
have social
funny thing
media.
about his shoes. He takes off his shoes to save these people's lives.
What do you-
I don't remember why. I haven't seen this movie in 20 plus years. But I do
Brain.
specifically remember at the end, there's another incident, and he's like about to go save somebody else, and the last thing he says is, "Watch my shoes."
Stop.
Okay.
But she does a great job in that movie. He does a great job in that movie. There's another situation where he refuses to acknowledge that he's the guy that saved everybody when she's doing her like interview report thing. And before she leaves, she's like, "Off the record, thank you for saving my life." And that's the only time that he acknowledges it. He says, "You're welcome."
Oh,
But it's off the record.
it's off the record.
It doesn't count.
I dig that.
But it is one of my favorite movies of hers. She does a really great job.
I'm gonna say League of Their Own.
I had to. I can't remember this one movie.
Hey,
that she-
Kit! Blow it out your rear end.
Yeah, she's tough, and you know I love me some Tom Hanks. So anything with Tom Hanks in it, I'm like, yay!
Tom Hanks can do no wrong.
Tom Hanks portraying Malcolm X.
Oh my god. Oh
No wrong.
my god.
She did do a Samuel L. Jackson film.
Oh yeah, Long Kiss
Oh,
Goodnight.
I love this movie.
Oh, you're right. You
When
never
she-
seen Long Kiss Goodnight?
I have not.
You would love it. She's like an assassin.
She
that
gets
kind-
amnesia.
She gets amnesia, but then she starts a life where like she's married and she has a kid, suburb life, and then one day she wakes up and she's like, "Fuck!" Like she starts remembering her old life. She runs into Samuel Jackson, which you know is gonna be good because Samuel Jackson's in it, and he helps her. Oh, someone kidnaps her daughter, right?
Yes.
She has to go get her daughter back.
She has to get her daughter back because of her ex-bosses
Yeah.
have taken her because she never finished the job.
She didn't finish her
because well, during one of her missions, she got amnesia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You would
Yeah.
like a nice 90s action flick with her as a badass bitch.
Badass.
I love the
Killing
90s
people.
action flicks.
And then you get Samuel Jackson and his funny one-liners and cussing and shit. It's awesome.
Okay.
Good one. Rashad totally made me watch that a million times as a kid.
Well, she's on Glow's newest season as well.
Yeah, she is the...
I haven't seen it yet, but
She is like the owner of the hotel in Vegas that they are working on. Did you watch Glow? The gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Of course I watch Glow. Yes. She's in the casino. She owns the
casino. Yeah. Yeah, and she does.
She's an old classic showgirl.
She even puts on a legit showgirl outfit, like pasties, headdress, and all.
Hey,
she looks incredible.
And she looks incredible.
She looks
How old
great.
is she?
I don't know.
It don't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. She looks amazing.
And she was born in 1956. That means she was 50 in 2006.
Yeah, so she's only
60 in 2006. She's 63.
63.
So, yeah, 63, 62-year-old her as a showgirl.
She's about to be 64.
She looked really good.
She looked great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Miss
Check
Thelma
you
Louise.
out, Gina Davis.
Fucking killing it. I don't know. Is she Thelma or is she Louise? She Thelma, huh?
She's Thelma.
I don't know. They're like one and the same.
I'm just remembering Brad Pitt telling...
and you put all that money in the bag over there and you keep your hands up. It's shirtless. Ugh.
So good. She's amazing.
Nobody loses their head, then nobody's going to lose their head.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we please Fight Club?
Hi,
I could spend a whole week looking at him without a shirt on.
Oh, dear Lord. Someone
glistening.
What does he say to, what is his name? Christopher
Watkins.
No. Gina Davis's husband in Thelma and Louise.
Oh.
Shooter McGavin.
Oh. Shooter McGavin, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Christopher McDonald.
I don't know.
So Brad Pitt leans over as he's going in. And he's getting out of jail, and these guys are bringing him in for questioning. He's like, I like your wife. Like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, we watched that so long.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Well, she's got a new movie coming out called Eve. I don't know what that one's about. I'm more interested in the one that she's got in pre-production right now.
Called?
Cowgirl's Last Ride.
Oh, shit.
Sounds sexy, right?
It does.
Sounds like another Thelma Louise.
Yeah.
The story we all want to hear.
Get it, Gina. She didn't die. A woman who has escaped from a care facility makes a journey to her home, pursued by her son with whom she must make peace.
Cowgirl's Last Ride, bitch.
I guess so. Sounds interesting, to say the least. And so far, she is the only one cast.
That's all you need. I don't want to watch anybody
Honestly,
else.
she can hold it.
Right?
She can hold it down.
127 hours with Gina Davis.
I'll watch it.
I love it.
I love it.
But what's your favorite line from hers in this one? And don't say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Did I steal it from you?
No.
No. I'm just trying to think.
She's the voice of reason.
She is.
You know? Like when Lydia's like, I want to be dead too. She's like, no.
Oh, where she gets, you see her get like real pissed, where she's like, I'm gonna get her after Delia's. Like,
oh yeah, she's like, I'm gonna get
house.
her.
She's like, I'm gonna get her. Like she's real
mad,
real mad. Like
it's an adorable mad though.
She's like, you're changing my wallpaper and getting rid of the shit that I just did. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, bitch. I'm coming for you. Come in with your tacky ass art.
Mm-hmm.
I had to say I love it when her and Alec Baldwin think they pulled it off. Like they scared the crap out of them. They run up to the attic and they're like, ah! Like they get all excited. Did it.
And then Lydia comes up and she's like, Hi. They want you to come down. Delia said you can wear whatever sheet you want. Like she doesn't even give a shit. Like, fuck, we didn't even scare them.
I think genuinely that's the sweetest little part.
Mm-hmm.
They're so cool.
She does such a good job.
She does.
Well, we can't put it off anymore.
Wait, I'm going to give you a fun fact before...
I'm just kidding. We can put it off a little longer.
Before we start. So, you know the mirror scene? Where they have the horse and they they can see that they're not there after they die?
Oh, yeah.
You ready for some Jason Tech Corner?
Jason's Tech
Corner.
That he didn't really do research on.
That's Zenobia did for him. So the mirror, it doesn't have a reflection. And this is because the area where the mirror is, they took the glass out of it. Mm. And it's connected to like the wall and the fireplace that's underneath it. And so what they did was, that's all a piece. And they turned it around so that it's facing into the room that it should be reflecting, and had them reenact in front of it, so that
Nice.
you couldn't see.
Oh.
So yeah, a little magic for you.
Camera magic.
Camera magic.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff on this movie.
Yeah, there was
but it's stuff that we've
so
already
many more.
talked about. That's why I didn't go into great detail
I just
about the
thought that was
stop
a cool-
motion and
yeah.
that stuff. Because we talked about it a lot in like Jurassic Park and other stuff.
I thought that was just a cool scene.
Yeah, it was.
Talk about.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. It's showtime.
Here he is.
You're so excited.
Man of the hour.
Michael motherfucking Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Who, my friends, plays Beetlejuice and is only in this movie for 17.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And the movie's named after him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all you see him for.
And he's the real Batman.
Do you want to know how he got his name?
Michael
Yeah,
Keaton or Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
That is a good question. I don't know how Michael Keaton got his name, but I kind of do know how Beetlejuice got
Hell
his
yeah.
name. So Beetlejuice is named after the bright red star in Orion's constellation, which is called Beetlejuice. Which is,
Beetlejuice.
well, it is spelled Betelgeuse. Beetlejuice. So if you do notice this in the movie, like when you see his grave or other things, he spells it with a G. He still has extra E's, you know, the extra E's on there, but his juice is spelled with a G. Now, the reason why it's spelled with a J is because people will say Beetlejuice, like, you know, they do in the movie.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make it sure that people pronounce the name right, so they spelt it Beetlejuice for the title of the movie. Even though if you pay attention in the movie, it's not spelled that way.
Yes, exactly.
Different spelling.
Different
Yeah.
spelling.
And I mean, he can't just hand him the name because otherwise he says it in there. It's like,
Beetle.
I kind of like
I
that they
can't tell
changed.
you.
Exactly. I like that they
Beetlejuice.
changed it up from the script. I mean, the
because then
advertising.
if I tell you,
Tell
you
your
tell your
friends.
friends.
Everyone's gonna be coming
calling me
over.
on the horn. I gotta do these guest appearances.
Jesus
Makes my life a hell.
Yeah.
Okay. A
Sorry,
living
Beetlejuice.
hell.
No one says my name.
Do you, Beetle? Hey!
Hey,
No one says
No,
the B
sorry.
words.
No one says the B word. Michael Keaton. Where the fuck do you start with Michael Keaton? I guess you kind of start with Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
This dude has so many great movies, from this one to Mr. Mom to the Batman movies.
Aren't
to
you gonna
fucking
say-
Multiplicity?
I was gonna say you gotta say multiplicity.
Multiplicity is so
It's
good.
so good.
They were talking about how they were not sure about him playing this role
Uh-huh.
because they thought that his style of comedy is more, you know, straightforward, doing, you know, Mr. Mom and all those funny movies.
Sure.
That he had to really prove to them kind of like they wanted him, but then once they got him, he had to show his chops
Yeah.
of being this weird, dark, twisty Beetlejuice character that you love to hate and you hate to love.
And we do.
We do.
We absolutely
Yeah.
do. I mean, the people that they were looking for before him, I don't think would have done nearly as good a job. Like you said, Tim Burton wanted Sammy Davis Jr. Didn't make a whole lot of sense. They also looked at Dudley
I just
Moore
wanna say
and
that I
Sam
would've-
Kinison.
I would have tried that
Oh,
movie
really?
though.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Sam Kinison is a weirdo and
Yeah.
probably could have done a fun job, but not to the degree that Michael Keaton did.
Exactly.
Well, how do you feel about these people? Robin Williams,
No.
Christopher Lloyd, Jim Carrey, Tim
young.
Curry.
Tim Curry,
Tim
actually. I could see Tim Curry being a really good run for that money.
Jack Nicholson,
No.
No.
Bill Murray.
No. If anything, Robin Williams would have made something interesting. Tim Curry would have made something interesting.
Tim Curry-
So
Tim
would
Curry.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, I hesitated with him too. He would be really good. I don't know, Robin
They
Williams.
would have done a different type of character, but who knows?
Who
Who
knows?
knows?
I
We'll
think
never know. That's the thing.
arguably this is Michael Keaton's best character work.
I do love this. I do.
You know, he's never played a character like this since.
There is no other character like this.
Yeah, there's not.
He went totally outrageous and like diabolical and sociopathic with it. It's amazing.
And his ability to play this type of character, like
Yeah.
Michael Keaton's a handsome dude. Like he could easily have gone the leading man route and just played romantic comedies and dramas and this, that, or the other. But he chose to, like you said, you attended Juilliard.
He survived the plague.
He
Right?
survived the plague.
He survived
I lived
the
through
plague.
the Black Plague,
The
and I
Black
had
Plague.
a pretty good time during
He had
that.
a good ass time. Falling apart. Can I give you a fun fact?
Go for it.
So the black and white stripped outfit, not Beetlejuice words, so I put it back on right here, guys. It suggests that Beetlejuice is a prisoner to his curse that he is stuck in.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
That does make
Symbolism.
sense.
Yeah,
That does
it
make
did
a lot
too.
of sense.
Well, because the only way he can break it is if he gets married.
That's
Yeah.
what he says. Yeah,
But he makes up his own rules.
he can
Kind
do
of,
it.
yeah. He,
I want to say that I love Birdman.
I do love
I
Birdman.
love Birdman.
I
One of
think
my
he did a
favorites
hell
of
of
his.
a job.
He does such a good job. The story is so great. I love seeing him run around in his fucking underwear. It's just
It's my
hilarious.
favorite Emma Stone, too.
Yeah.
Him and Emma Stone were solid in that
So
film.
many great long shots. I mean, it's just.
From what I hear, there's only 4 cuts in the entire movie.
I mean,
And they rehearsed for months
you got amazing
just to figure out the camera work.
Edward
Yeah.
Norton in there, fucking being a crazy ass,
He's a fucking
hard to work
creep.
with dude.
Yeah.
I love that the conscious camera. It was so freaking beautiful. That movie blows my mind. Like, I can't watch it without getting a little verklempt.
There she is. You see that?
Stop
She's
it.
my conscience.
It's so
When she's not
good.
around, I have no conscience.
It's so good.
I mean, yeah, especially spoiler if you have not seen Birdman. What are you doing with your fucking lives? Please go do that.
Yeah.
But at the end, it leaves you thinking like, well, what happened to him?
He flew.
Did he fly away,
Yes.
or did he
Absolutely.
fall down to his?
And that whole him running through Times Square in his
Oh,
underwear
yes.
was real.
It
Yeah.
was real.
He really did that.
They hired a band to play on the streets to get the crowds to
Focus on
attention,
them.
so that not too many people. But if you pay attention, people
People
who
were
notice
like,
him are not noticing him because he is Birdman, because he is Michael Keaton.
'Cause he's
and
Michael
if you pay attention to people's mouths, they are saying like, "Oh my God, Michael Keaton."
It's amazing.
Yeah, but that's a fun fact
Now,
for
did
another
they pay
day.
these people as extras?
They probably made him sign, but no,
They probably had to sign something.
Yeah.
But I mean,
because
most
you
people in
don't
New
really
York are-
want. I don't think they really wanted too many people to notice him in the first place. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's trying to get into the other side of the fucking.
He's just
It's
trying to get
so
to the other side of the
funny.
to the
theater.
theater. Yeah, he's
Good.
just like, fuck. I'm in my dun-duns. He is.
You're so cute. Dun-dun-dun-duns.
Oh,
Michael
I'm out.
Keaton.
I got nothing else. I love him in this movie.
What you got?
I
I
think
love
he's
him.
fucking fantastic.
you got anything we haven't talked about?
From Michael?
Just in general.
Favorite line of his
In this movie?
in this movie.
Oh, God. I would have to say it would be... Oh, I don't know.
I like where he's about to go into the whorehouse. He's
He's
like, yeah, ooh,
Yeah.
whoa,
I wonder
whoa,
where a
ah,
guy
can, you
such
know,
as myself
He's like,
find
yeah,
a little action.
thanks, Adam. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, ooh, wow.
Hey Adam, nice job.
Nice job. She's like, oh, how did you do that? He's like, I didn't put that in there.
The whole house was my idea.
It was her idea. It was just smart.
Juno.
She's like, I know what he
God,
likes.
you know?
Chicks.
I didn't realize that he was in the new Dumbo movie. I gotta check that one out.
Oh yeah, he is.
I do want to see that.
He was also in the McDonald's Founder.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys were saying McDowell earlier, I was like, oh, yeah, he's in that Founders movie.
Yeah, he
And,
is.
I mean, let's not blow past that. Dumbo was a Tim Burton movie.
That's true.
No way.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Didn't see it.
Did not see it because I have a,
Dumbo's really sad for me.
Dumbo's really racist for me, so I kind of. I mean, I'm sure that this one cut out some racist crows, but as a child, I just knew that was not right, and
Yeah.
I just never really graphed towards that movie. So, Because I'd be done seeing about everything except a Dumbo movie. So, let me give you a fun fact that I'm sure you guys didn't know. Mm-hmm. So, the black and white checkered shirt that Adam wears, and Beetlejuice also was like, hey, dude, you know, look, we got the same style.
We even shop at the same store.
We got the same shirt.
Urbano.
Yeah. So, that shirt happens to be the same exact shirt that Tom Selleck wears in Three Men and a Baby in 1987.
No
Stop
shit.
it.
Yeah. So the year before this, Tom Selleck and his mustache was wearing this.
I love that.
Before Alec Baldwin and
Three
his
men
glasses
and a baby.
were wearing this.
What's this
Too
song?
funny.
Don't they sing a Beach Boys song in there just to get them?
I love.
To get the little
Wait,
girl to go
no,
to
that's
sleep?
Full House,
I thought it was
right?
this movie.
Maybe it's been a long time since I watched.
I have to say, I watched Three Men and a Little Lady a lot.
That's true. Where she was older.
When she went to London,
Mm-hmm.
I was very into that movie.
I got you.
And Ted Danson.
Ted Danson.
Just
I love me
and
some
his
Ted
Chiquita
Danson.
banana.
I love me some fucking Sam Malone.
Sam Malone.
Okay. Love me. Okay, so, fun fact, only spent $1 million on visual effects for this movie.
That's pretty good.
I did not see how much, I should have looked at how much that it means in today's money, but I'm going to say like 2.5
Once.
mil.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. Beetlejuice not only had this awesome movie that we love, but also had a cartoon that ran for 4 seasons from 1989 to 1991 that kind of took away the adult humor and made it more for children. So I don't really remember watching it. Do you?
Yeah, I don't know if I can get into that.
Yeah, but they also made a bunch of toys.
Yeah.
So you collectors out
Little
there.
Beetlejuice action figures.
Beetlejuice. This is Michael Keaton's favorite movie that he's ever been in.
Really?
It's Beetlejuice.
I believe
That's
it.
the best.
And I think,
His performance just proves how much he loved
and
this
I
movie.
think it's because he got to do the majority of his ad-libbing. So,
Yeah. And he was only on it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I thought about my favorite quote from the movie.
give it.
Sorry, I was thinking about it for a really long time in my
don't worry
head.
about it.
I really love it when they're getting married and he's like, should anyone object? And he's like, I don't know, should I do this? I don't think I should. Like,
I told
I've been
myself-
single for so long. Like,
Yeah,
that
I was
whole
gonna
side
do it, I'm
monologue.
I'm only gonna do it once.
Yeah, I told myself I was only going to do it once. Well, here we go.
There we go. Yeah, that is a good one.
I actually really, like, he's trying to, like, convince himself.
Hey,
Like,
I don't, oh, God. You're like, dude, it's that or Back to the Cemetery,
he
bitch.
is
What do you
so
want?
good at, like, he creates these, like, side personalities for Beetlejuice himself. It's so good.
Yeah.
I love it. Sorry. Okay, hate to interrupt you.
No, that was a great interruption. So Beetlejuice turns into a merry-go-round, right? And it shows with his little hat and all this stuff.
Yes, he does.
If you pay attention, his ears are bats.
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
they are.
I don't know if it is referring to it because it is like
Just a little, like,
Just a
Easter
little
egg for Batman to
foreshadowing.
come.
They had to have been talking about
of
it by that
Batman
point.
1989 and Batman Returns 1992 that they both did together, Tim Burton and Michael Keaton. And fuck yeah.
Not only that, but as he's coming up from the model, you'll see a little emblem of a skull on the top of
Oh,
the thing.
you're right. Mhm.
And that also is very reminiscent of Jack Skellington.
This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween,
Halloween,
Halloween.
Halloween.
Do, do, do. Okay.
Alright, is it time?
Yeah, I think that's I'm out.
You out.
So you know what time it is.
I do know what time it is. Time for sleep.
It's time for Z for the people.
It's not time for sleep.
Not yet. So in this Z for the people, I had to dig deep.
Okay.
So this one is brought to you by Gina Davis Institute. And their goal is to help change gender
Change ginger.
Change gingers.
to change all you gingers out there. Is to change genders in media. So they want to make sure that women are fairly portrayed in media.
Okay.
And in TV and in movies. And to give us roles that aren't submissive or fucking sex objects. You know, giving us real things.
Fuck yeah.
One of their models is, if she can see it, she can be it. So if we could see on TV that on 24 we can have a female president, that means that we can have a female president because there's a girl out there who saw it and she gonna be it. So I really love this because they want to show empowering women in the media to make it so that we are known. And so if you would like to donate your time or your money, you can go to cjoan.org and help a sister out. That's what I want to go say. So that we on TV can have us represented as more than just a body. Mm-hmm. And that is my Z for the people. I thought that was a good one.
That's a good
That's
Z
a
for the
good
people.
one.
Okay.
It's a very good Z for the people.
Equal pay, equal rights.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to point out one thing because, like you said, equal pay, equal rates. The reason why, if you guys ever watched The Walking Dead, the reason why Maggie is no longer prominent on the show is because she realized that her male co-hosts on these shows, co-stars on these shows, were making a lot more than her. Even though she is doing her own stunts and she is, have like story-driven episodes, she's still getting paid shitty wages.
Yeah.
That is not fair. I don't know if that's exactly what Gina Davis is focusing on, but I would like to focus on that one. Pay attention to that. So that's my Z for the people. Ooh, Jason girl.
Beetlejuice is getting slapped.
Beetlejuice. Okay, so please send in Hollywood Close Encounters or any movie you want to do. The Lights, Camera, Cocktail, no S. Please follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We on there. If you want to listen to us, we listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, Castbox, Podbean. You listen somewhere, we on there somewhere. So tell a friend because we see you guys are telling your friends, and they're starting to listen, and we totally appreciate that.
Yes,
Thank you,
do.
Helen, for being our second in a row.
Week
Of you fucking being our
Thanks
guest.
for having me, you guys.
Thank you for being on it. Please come back, move back to California so you can be on the show a lot more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you please get on that already?
Please.
I'll try. I'll try.
Jason wants you here because we need you both in our lives.
All right, I'll talk to my producer and we'll see how it goes.
Talk to your people, have them talk to my people, aka Jason, and we'll get this going.
And learn from me comedy.
So next week's movie, Jason picked this one. It is another one that I have not seen. That doesn't happen too often.
I didn't necessarily pick this. The guest we're gonna have on next week
that we have next week.
This movie.
Yay.
But I do love this movie. Mm-hmm. It's a great movie, and Helen, you get to play our lead in this one.
Rudy.
They don't know his name yet.
Oh, that's right. I mean, what?
Just kidding.
Okay.
We can edit that out.
It's not the Rudy that you guys are thinking of. It's fine.
That is true. That is true.
Actually, there's a lot of
There's a lot of characters named Rudy, and this is just one of them in the million realms of cinematography or cinema.
Cinema.
I've been drinking. Leave me alone.
Me too. I finished this picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I started drinking.
Let's see how this goes then.
Okay, let's
see what happens in this situation.
Let's see what happens in this situation.
We did not rehearse again. I'm sorry, you guys. We really want to get better at these scenes. It's just time constraints.
Of course.
Do you want facts or do you want a scene? Because I can half-ass both or like full ass and half-ass one.
I want you full ass all the time.
I'm gonna miss you when you
She's supposed to
fucking
hit on
leave.
you, not the other way
I was
around.
like, I'm gonna fucking miss you when you leave me. Guys, just know that after you hear this episode, Zenobia starts crying because Ellen's leaving. Okay, so here we go. Oh, hi, big boy. How about that? Oh.
Take that back, baby.
Did I say the first word right?
No.
Okay, say it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I don't speak. Okay. Oh, yeah, big boy. Habla Espanol?
No.
I like your shoes.
Oh, thanks.
I like your shirt too.
Great.
I really like your pants. Why don't you take off your pants? Yeah, take off your pants.
So, what are you guys in here for?
A good time.
Hey, you want these guys to stop fucking with you?
Call the guard!
You don't have to call the guard. I can make them stop.
Make them stop! Make them stop!
Get behind me, Satan! Get behind me! Name's Feo. It may please the Lord.
Yeah, glad to meet you, Feo. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you don't gotta thank me, brother. You just have to pay me.
What?
The Lord's standard fee for rescue is $200. But for you, the Lord says 100.
$100?
Cash.
Get lost.
Suit yourself, friend. Get her, Nomi.
Come here, take your pants off. Take that pants off. Don't you hate pants?
I hate pants. I also turned this character a little New Yorker, and I did not mean to do that.
It's fine. He's American.
That came out really hardcore for a second. I'm like, no.
All right, you guys. It's no pants o'clock. We're out of
Oh,
here.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba-na-na-na-na.
Thank you all so much for another wonderful show.
Yes.
We gotta get some rest.
Yeah,
Sleep is coming.
I need some water in my life right now.
We've been drinking a lot of alcoholic beverages.
Yes.
All right,
Oh.
we are out of here. We will see you next week right here on Lights Camera
Cocktails. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh my god.
I'm not your coach.
I'm not your